Going live. We're going live. We're live. We're live. We're live. We're live. Hey, 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 hey. What's good, everybody? Late impromptu stream. But I said let's do it. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't stream on Sunday. Monday rolled around. It wasn't happening. But yeah, I'll get into what really prompted this stream for the most part, aside from a few other aspects of in general. I wanted to stream. Hey, my brother Max Powers in the building at this impromptu late night stream. Anybody that's just coming through, if you would hit that like, let YouTube know that y'all want people to, well, let Twitch know at the same time, because I'm streaming in multiple places. So don't fret, my people. I'm just streaming in a couple of different areas right now, getting it going. What's goody, everybody? Hey, my peoples is coming through. My peoples is coming through. We got viewers. We got viewers. What's good? What's good? Yeah. I'm gonna just keep it all the way thorough. What really prompted this? Because I can tell you a couple of different things. Like, yo, I've had inspiration on my mind, which I have. I'm not even gonna lie. I've been with a couple of things about inspiration on my mind, and I got some stuff that I'm working on, all sorts of stuff. But I'm gonna just keep it thorough. Maybe like 15, 20 minutes ago, I was there laying down. I was like, yo, I'm gonna call it an early one, right? Because I've been watching, as a lot of you know who tune into the streams, I've been watching the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I've been really into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but I ain't gonna lie, I was a little bit like tired. Actually, I've taken a break from the cinematic universe aspect of it. I'm watching Venom right now. A little tired. Like, all right, I'm gonna get some sleep. But boy, my daughter the last couple nights was like, Daddy, you ain't getting no sleep, fam. You thought you had a schedule, fam. Even this today, after like she got up and everything, I was like, yo, you know you messed up my sleep schedule. And she had this devious, I don't know, kids just like from week to week, you just get a different kid all of a sudden. She's like, I know I did. I was like, oh God. Yo, it's like I got a full-blown villain, you know? Like I had like this whole plan for this week of how I'm gonna get things done. Yo, I got like, boom, I'm gonna hit the gym, and then after that, I'm gonna hit this sauna, and I got all these plans. I'm still gonna get it done. But boy, if you got kids, and I know some of my people out there, whether you got kids, you got nieces, nephews, whether you got little cousins, whatever it is, oh, they will throw that monkey wrench and fuck yo shit up. Cause fam, my daughter just right now, and now she's sound asleep. You know what I'm saying? Which is good. You know, get her little butt to school tomorrow. But now I'm like, well, damn. I didn't stream the other day, so this will be a good time, because I know a lot of y'all feel me when somebody wakes you up, or when you're woken up from like a little bit of sleep, all of a sudden you're like wired. You know what I'm saying? And I hate that shit, right? Like, yo, you be throughout the day, tired as hell, ready to go to sleep, but then a little movement, a little something, and then all of a sudden, boom, you can't get back to sleep, right? So right now, forgive me if I'm not on my 150% P's and Q's, because yeah, I'm just all disoriented. Okay, just all disoriented. What's good, Anime Master? What's popping up in here? What's going on? I must go. I need some sleep. Oh snap. And all my Twitch people, even though it's been fluctuating, because yes, it's hard to be like, okay, I'm looking over here, I got all my YouTube people, then I got my Twitch people right here, but I'm gonna keep it going, because I think at some point the end goal is going to be that I'm gonna start streaming exclusively on Twitch. I don't want to do it immediately and abruptly, because we are having a great time every freaking week over here on YouTube, so I don't want to just do it like that. But in case you don't know, I do stream on Twitch, and the end goal is to take the streams and bring them to exclusive to Twitch at some given point. I'm not saying right now. I'm not saying it's gonna happen next week, but at some given point that will be the goal. So if you do want to follow, so when we inevitably take the plunge over there, or take the jump, the leap, yeah, that there's the link right there. You can follow. Again, we will, for the time being, we still here, and hit the like if you just join in. Super appreciate it. Lets YouTube know, like, hey, we're rocking with your boy. I guess let me say, okay, so today, well, now it's Tuesday technically, depending on where you're at. Shout out to every people all over the place, dog. I be flabbergasted sometimes. I still be flabbergasted when people be like, yo, India loves you, Fanev. I be like, shout outs to India. I love y'all too, baby. Yay. it always just be boggling my mind. People be like, "Yo, Montana got love for Fenev," and all these places. I'd be like, it's really humbling. But yo, cool stuff. I ain't gonna lie. So I had a meeting with YouTube today or yesterday, Monday. That was very interesting. Because just trying to get things situated ever since I moved Forever News off of the Forneworld channel. Things have been a little bit rocky, trying to find its place. I don't really review the chapters consistently like I used to anymore of Jujutsu Kaisen and One Piece and all that stuff. We mainly just do like the reactions on streams and stuff like that. So somebody from YouTube been reaching out to me for quite some time now for a meeting to like just kind of see what's going on with the channel and kind of learn, I guess, a little bit tidbits of stuff and whatnot. So I was like, oh snap, let me finally get on that. So I had a meeting. It was about an hour. Funny enough, I almost missed it, to be honest with you, because not that intentionally I forgot. Like I had set an alarm that just for whatever reason didn't want to remind me until like 30 minutes before, and it's for 6:30, and it's 6 o'clock, and I'm at Walmart, and I'm like, I look at my phone, I'm like, huh? Well, oh shoot. So I'm there with my kids, like, yo, we gotta go right now. I don't want to miss this meeting. I want to see what YouTube got to say. Because also I had a couple of concerns as well about the channel in general. Of like, yo, what's been going on with subscriber growth and a lot of different things. And honestly, for the most part, from the meeting, if I'm just being totally honest, like shout outs to the dude that I spoke with, JT, nice dude or whatnot. But it really felt like, for the most part, they were kind of just telling me a lot of things, which I guess I do know a little bit about YouTube. I've been around the block 13 years. A lot of stuff that I kind of already knew, and some of the stuff, like even like pointers and tips and stuff like that they were giving me. I was like, oh well, that was something that I've tried, and I tried that thing, and yeah, no, I gave that one a shot. Uh, because over the last year, like ever since I brought Forever News from the Forever World channel to its own channel and whatnot. Shout outs to Forever News. If you ain't watching, go over there and subscribe, all that stuff. Again, I just kind of been like experimenting a lot. Like I'm sure a lot of y'all been like, wow, excuse me, wow. It's been like a change here, a change there. Trying this, trying that. I've tried longer videos, shorter videos. Like I've tried a lot of different things to kind of see not only what you guys rock with, not only what YouTube wants to push, but in general what I want to do. Because like most people will tell you, if you don't want to be miserable creating content, because you can be miserable creating content. I've been there for a bit where I was just like feeling miserable creating content. You better find some shit that you enjoy doing. Like I know a lot of people look at the glitz and glamours and the money and the views and all that stuff. That's cool and all, but if you ain't loving what you're doing, if you ain't enjoying yourself, fam, you will be miserable and turning on that camera feeling like you want to boff. Like I've had points on YouTube, mind you, I've been doing this for 13 years. I've had points in here where I damn near felt like I was going to have a panic attack turning on this camera. Mind you, I'm just talking in my room by myself to a camera, but it can get that bad when you really are in a different mindset and you're really not for it. So that's one of the things that I've been doing. Like, okay, I've been doing this, I got a little bit of seniority up in here, man. I want to try some different stuff. I want to try, how I talk about things in a different manner. I want to try maybe being a little bit more, making the videos feel a little more special. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm going to put a big 20-minute rant or something, I don't want y'all to have like 5 other videos in between and have to decide or whatever. So I've been trying a bunch of different things. And with speaking with YouTube, for the most part, it was just an interesting conversation with some tips. So over here on the YouTube side of things, I know Twitch, don't worry, I know you're watching, I love y'all. Mwah. But on the YouTube side of things, expect a couple of different things that I'm going to be implementing and trying based on my conversation with homie. And yeah, I got another conversation coming up to a follow-up of sorts, so to speak, to kind of see where we're at with it. But it's good that at the very least, and I'm really appreciated that they're showing me a little bit of respect in terms of that. Yo, dog, obviously there's a lot of content creators that have helped to build this platform, but I was definitely a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like 13 years back in the day, where when I started, partnership was a very scarce thing. Like there was only very select people that was doing it. So, this is the house that I helped to build. So the fact that they are giving me a little bit of respect, I guess you would just say, to be able to get somebody on a call with me and show me a couple of different things and talk to me about a couple of different things and hear me out about my concerns and tell me like, yo, you ain't the only one, homie. Like, trust me, there's other people that have very similar problems or similar concerns about the platform. That was good to know that, like, YouTube isn't completely, because in the past they've been very distant. YouTube has been very much so hands off. They won't talk to you. And it's a little bit frustrating, just being honest with you. It's like, what the hell, yo? So for them to actually have a call with me and talk to me about a couple of things. It was really dope. So again, on the YouTube side of things, expect a couple of different things. Twitch, we just twitching it up. You know what I'm saying? No, not twitching it up. Twitch. No, we're not twitching it up. But yeah, we're gonna just keep rocking out over here on Twitch. But again, the end goal is to get the live streams. For me personally, I want to get live streams over to Twitch, and more so focus in on just creating like the best videos I can over here, whether it be rant videos, whether it be talking about some stuff that went down in manga. I haven't read any of the chapters, so depending on how long we go, depending on what happens, because at any given point, my daughter could kick in the door and say, "Daddy, you thought you was about to stream, but you ain't streaming right now, motherfucker. You getting off that camera." So we will play it by ear, but ideally at some point in the stream, I think there's definitely Jujutsu Kaisen that I haven't read of this past week. Was there My Hero? I want to say there was My Hero. And I don't know what else is there. Was there One Piece and Black Clover? I know Black Clover was on like a huge hiatus, whatnot. So there's some I don't know if Black Clover's out or whatnot, but there's a couple of things to read. YouTube got 1 star, looking like the Black Bulls with the negative 500. Yeah, man. It's been a wild ride, bro. And by the way, anybody coming in, thank you. If you hit that like button, it helps out. It helps a little bit of my problems with the old YouTube, letting them know like, oh, people are engaging with this thing. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie. One of the things, it's been liberating at the same time. And I guess this is something that I did want to talk about, right? And it's a scary thing. Like, I always like to give you guys a prerequisite for, if you are trying to become a content creator, these are some of the hurdles you may face. Not everybody. Some people, they have smooth sailing straight away. But, it was crazy when I was talking to the YouTube management. One of the they talked to me about like a content creator that was the number one YouTuber for a period of time, and even he's been going through some stuff. You know what I'm saying? And he's been deterred, so to speak, from returning to the platform as like a full-time content creator. But yo, it really dawned on me earlier, and this is some sad shit. I'm not even gonna lie, and it's not that I'm trying to like have a pity party, but this is a real thing, and it's a really sad thing that last year, February, when I had lost my sister. At that point, I was doing Forever News. What was it, 5 days a week? And then I was doing manga reviews on the weekends and stuff like that, right? And when I had lost my sister, I think I took 4 days off. I remember I said, "Yo, I gotta go. I'm gonna come back, but I gotta go." And I had to take like 4 days off. And I remember it was such a strange feeling, dog. And this is something again that, if you have been on the grind on, it doesn't even have to go on YouTube, whatever it is that you got your 9 to 5 that you've been doing for a long time or whatever. I remember a strange feeling of mourning in a very, very serious, like, hurtful way. And then there was this other side of me of like, oh shit, like I feel free right now, because I know no matter what, I'm not returning to YouTube until I get this stuff sorted to a certain degree. And it was just a real strange fucking feeling of like, I should be just straight up focusing in on my family and mourning and stuff like that. But it was damn near day after day of me just sitting on the couch in this really weird state of like feeling free to a certain degree. Like, yo, I don't give a fuck about returning to YouTube right now. It's not happening anyway. Um, it is what it is. And I'm going to sit my ass right here. And that's a very, very weird feeling, man. Like, because some of these people that, create content on YouTube, they have teams and stuff like that. Whenever they need to take a break, they taking a break because the rest of the team is going to carry the weight or whatever. But I've been, for the most part, honestly, like a one-man show with, like, I'll occasionally have editors or whatnot, like my guy Chris and my brother Max. He's helped out plenty with editing and whatnot. But for the most part, I've never had a giant staff. At most, I've had a couple of different contracted editors or whatnot helping me out, but I've never been like a big staff or anything like that. Even at the heights of like, my Dragon Ball days when I was getting 200,000 views to talk about Goku's elbows itching and shit like that, or, the Forever News peak or whatever. I only had a couple of editors and it's just me. So, you could get really lost in this shit, man. That it's crazy that it takes you losing somebody that you love so much to really feel any sort of freedom on the work side of things, because it's like, well, this is my out to get the fuck away from this shit right now because I got to focus on this. But you can't help but keep thinking this weird reality of, oh shit, I don't have to be on in front of the camera. I don't have to worry about views. I don't have to none of that stuff. Like, it's a strange thing. So definitely be weary of when you're trying to do this stuff, whatever it is, you're trying to cosplay, you're trying to create something, of how much time, how much of you put into this stuff. Because I'm not gonna lie, for a period of time, I put everything of me into this shit, man. Like, before even I started hiring editors, like the first serious editor that really had working like pretty much full time with me, Adam. Shout out to my brother Adam, wherever you at. Salute to you, my brother. It was me from sun up to sundown. And in between that, of course, having to be a single dad, working, editing videos, coming up with ideas for new videos, reading the chapters, watching the episodes and stuff like that. Like, it's an enjoyment, of course, of reading and watching this stuff because I love it. But it's work at the same time. It is like your mind has to be, you're constantly writing notes, you're constantly having to edit, you're constantly having to be on top of the pulse of what people want to talk about. Like, just because you read the chapter doesn't mean that you can make a proper video. You got to have, everything in order. And then on top of that, you gotta know what people want you to talk about. Like, if I'm gonna talk about the latest, I keep on going to Jujutsu Kaisen, but if I'm gonna start talking about the latest Jujutsu Kaisen chapter, and everybody wants me to talk about like this one thing, like Gojo's back or whatever, but I'm focusing in on, man, I wonder when Maki's gonna return, or not Maki, I'm sorry, Nobara's gonna return, or is she dead, or what's happening here? Motherfuckers gonna be like, yo, dog, we came for this Gojo shit. What are you doing, dog? Shut up. You know what I'm saying? So you really have to be on top of that. Not to mention you're juggling all of these fantasy worlds of One Piece and Black Clover and keeping all of the continuity in your head. Like, it's madness, man. That's why, like, the state of things are the way they are with me, of like, bro, there's so many other things that I want to be doing too. Like, that's another thing. Whereas, like, again, I gave 13 years of my life to this stuff, right? To building this name, this brand, this everything that I've done. The fact that 500 million people have seen me in one form or another on my main YouTube channel alone. 500 million, dog. That's crazy. Um, but then sometimes it feels like, man, shit that I want to do just gets pissed away into the wind, because again, I'm focusing in on talking about, these shows of other people's properties and stuff like that. Like, the other day, I had this banging idea, dog. I was so through the moon. I was driving, I was with my niece and my daughter, and I had this idea, and I couldn't stop thinking about this idea. I'm not gonna lie. And you know what made me stop thinking about the idea? And it wasn't until I'm like, I don't know, a couple hours later, I'm at the crib, and I think I was talking to my brother Max, is YouTube just always is like a tsunami that covers up everything of else of what I would like to do. And it just be like, wow. And if you don't catch it, if you don't realize what's happening with your life right now, you get lost in it again. Honestly, like, and my heart goes out to, because y'all don't know this, but there's a lot of creators that go through this exact same shit, and they don't speak up, or they get a little bit lost in the sauce of, like, maybe their channel's on an uprise right now, the channel's doing well, so they don't really see that. Like, yo, dog, you putting in like ridiculous amounts of hours into this shit of yourself. Like, you're at 3 in the morning, you're looking at your phone to see what the comments are. At 3 in the afternoon, you're doing the same thing. So, my heart is always going to go out to the creatives out there. I know a lot of people, they like, yo, but I break my back at this Target, at this Walmart, and you at the crib. Trust me, it's like y'all dealing with a physical battle, which 100% I respect it. I get it. I understand it. We be dealing with these psychological battles. You know what I'm saying? We be dealing with this, like, oh my God. Like, just imagine you being relegated to talking to yourself. Like, essentially, yes, there's people watching me right now, and I'm conversating with you guys. And shout out to y'all, because it's amazing. Like, this is crazy. We're alive in this era to be able to, go through and have these opportunities and stuff like that. But essentially, still, it's not real human interaction, is it? Like, I'm not really talking to a person. I'm not really getting like 100% like, okay, like, no, hold on, shut up, Tim. Let me tell you something real quick. Like, that's not really the interaction that I'm getting right now. So imagine getting stripped of all of that, and this is where what it is, and this is what you do on a constant basis. Of you're stripped from being at, your local Target, Walmart job where you're talking with Greg, and Greg is telling you his weekend, and you may not give a fuck about Greg's weekend, but it might give you a little bit of clarity or perspective of, hey, this is what other people are going through or whatnot. This is his thing, and it may spark an idea, whatever. Your whole feedback is the text and whatever you get from the shows and shit that you're reviewing. It's definitely a hell of a rabbit hole. And yeah, it just honestly, it took me till earlier to really realize, like, yo, that's crazy that it took me losing somebody for me to feel like liberated from like YouTube shit. Like, yo, wow, there's something that's more serious than any of this shit could ever be. That fuck all of this. I'm away from this. And I can't even really properly mourn at the time because I'm still feeling the feels of I'm free for a moment. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. My brother said, I'd imagine being a mangaka in Japan is similar. Yeah, I'd imagine like when Oda gets the call for the Christmas party of Shonen Jump, he's like, "Oh shit, we free, bitch, we out of here." He can't even focus on being at the Christmas party and like I don't know, cracking some jokes on Tagashi's back because he's just so happy to be free from that desk. Or when they call him like, "Yo, we got a premiere or some shit." Yo, come through, we got a movie premiere. Oda's probably not even enjoying the moment because he's more so enjoying the moment of freedom. Like, yo, the chains from my desk is liberated for a moment. Yeah. And then there's a real sick feeling. The real sick feeling is when you realize, oh shit, I gotta go back. Like, I love all this, don't get me wrong, and it's really cool. Like, I could be from the comfort of my, little quarters and then come over here and talk to you guys and all that stuff. That's great. But then at the same time, it doesn't end there, does it? You know what I'm saying? That's the conundrum of it all. But it's all it balances itself out, right? I guess I get the freedom of a schedule that is like very lax. I get the freedom to like move and come and go. I get to be my own boss and stuff like that. So I guess it balances itself out because then there's, on the other hand, again, the 9 to 5 worker, getting up for their target job. They hate their boss. They hate the commute. They hate the time that they spend there. They hate that, that their one of their coworkers' breath smells like ass. So I get it. Trust me, I get it. Thank you, Anime Master, saying you're still the best YouTuber. It means a lot to hear that because I still be trying my best when I can. Momo Gamer, thank you for the donation. 13 years strong. I'm glad you still love making content, trying new things. Views and numbers don't compare to the love and community that you share with us, but take care of yourself first. Absolutely, absolutely. If it was really 100% and I was just like, nah, fuck this shit. Trust me, I could go like a lot of people, they keep sticking to certain formulas because it works, but it's also toxic to the viewers and it's toxic to themselves. Like if I was to just right now turn up and every single video go back to like making everything doom and gloom, like yeah, numbers is gonna go up. Everything just doom and gloom, it makes numbers go up. That's why like the news cycle, for example, when you're watching, whether it be Fox or CNN or wherever you get your news from. I'm not trying to throw you any, no promo for them guys. Never News is the news source for y'all. But that's why it goes that way, because for whatever reason we get super attracted to, like, even if it's about a manga chapter or an episode or some shit like that. Wait a minute, that bad thing happened. Oh god, I gotta check that out. And I could keep on doing that, but it's like I'd rather do this video about like some of the top wars in anime that was dope, or I'd rather talk about like what's happening in the Boruto manga right now with the the story, or I'm not really a big fan of doing any of that stuff anymore because it's doing a disservice to all of us. Like that's just promoting mad negativity. And occasionally, sometimes the stories that's like, yo, fuck, I really want to talk about this shit, and that's just really what it is. It's a negative thing, but I want to talk about it. But for the most part, like I'm not trying to be the doom and gloom police. You know what I'm saying? Like I could do that, and I could turn up, and I could get way more views and get things moving and focus on a certain straight tunnel vision of like, yeah, this is what's working and shit like that. But no, like, and I love, like, these are regardless of what I'm saying, like just being able to sit here and talk to you guys like about the ins and outs of this shit, because you know how many creators especially in the anime and manga space really go deep into a lot of this stuff. Like for the most part they focus on, and shout outs to them, but you know they'll focus on, if they're a One Piece creator, they're going to talk to you about One Piece, and maybe they'll talk to you about their day. But I like to give you guys a little bit of the ins and outs so you can see that it could be cray cray. And trust me, I've been to the mountaintop. I was at one given point the number one most subscribed, most viewed anime YouTuber. Like that's facts. I was at the top of the mountain. I've seen the top, and I'm here to tell you that it ain't no sunshines and rainbows. Hey, crazy anime gamer, appreciate you becoming a real one, yo. Thank you. You should watch Eden Zero new season. There's a lot of stuff I gotta watch. I'm not gonna lie. Like I think I'm once again one episode behind on Demon Slayer. I caught up, and then I think yesterday was it Sunday's episode came out, so I'm an episode behind on Demon Slayer. I'm a few episodes behind on stuff. And I guess regarding the whole Twitch situation, which I should have freaking let me just pin it right here to the top for people. Again, at some given point, I'm gonna be taking the plunge to straight up, like it's going to be Twitch for the streams or whatnot. Not now. It could be next week, it could be next month, but whenever it is, that's going to be the thing, right? And it's kind of weird to say that. I'm sure a lot of y'all have heard of Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I just call him The Rock, of course, because you know I grew up with the WWF Attitude Era. You know what I'm saying? Mick Foley, The Rock, Triple H, all that stuff. But there was a video of The Rock recently that really put some stuff into perspective for me. I'm gonna just keep it all the way real. And you're probably thinking, wait, what? A video from The Rock? You know, it's one of those motivational videos that you see, like you'll see on a Instagram reel or stuff like that. But it was something in it that really kind of changed my perspective on things, because I wanted to kind of separate, right, my Twitch stuff from my YouTube stuff, my anime stuff from my music and artistry and whatnot. Like I was really trying to create a division of like, nah, you know, I want to keep the anime shit away from here, whatever. But I saw this video from The Rock, and he was talking about how when he was breaking away from wrestling, when he was getting away from WWE and focusing in on trying to do his Hollywood stuff, you know, trying to break into acting and whatnot. And he had a team around him. And mind you, my team, aside from my brother Max and a couple other really good people, my brother H, for the most part, you know, it's just me guiding myself. And then I have, you know, my peoples around and my big bros and stuff like that. But for the most part, you know, nobody really says this is what you need to do. Boom, 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 boom. People just be like, yo, you could do this, you could do this. And then I kind of go along with what I want to do. But his team was telling him, okay, you want to break into acting, you want to be a big star. First of all, you can't be brolic. You know what I'm saying? You cannot be big, buff, and shit like that. Like, look at the big dogs, Will Smith. Look at them. Like, you don't look nothing like. You can't be brolic. You got to stop talking about wrestling. Stop talking about wrestling, bro. That's not gonna. You got to leave that shit alone. And they had all these things. And for like a year or two, he said that he was following that. He was like, yo, okay, I'm not gonna talk about wrestling no more. I'm gonna stop hitting the gym. I'm gonna, you know, debuff, so to speak. And then after a certain point, he was like, I can't do this anymore. I want to talk about wrestling. And that's where it kind of really got me to think, like, regardless of where I want to go with my music, regardless of what I want to do in terms of creating and, you know, creating the comic that I'm working on with my brother Max Powers, all of that stuff, I still want to talk about anime and manga from time to time. And it's totally okay, because like I've seen so many different artists that are very big. Maybe you ain't hear of them, but just because you ain't hear of them doesn't mean that they're not very successful and whatnot. And they're just themselves, yo. They don't try to change who they are. They don't try to remove certain aspects of their character or whatnot. They're just them. You know what I'm saying? Like they're just 100% unapologetically them. So for me to remove, like, I can't talk about anime and manga anymore, whatnot, for my Twitch platform, that would be like going against who I am, because I love talking about anime and manga. Do I want to talk about it all the time and just constantly be day and night a slave to anime and manga? Of course not. But yeah, that's something that I want to talk about. So why am I going to discount a part of myself for this platform and for my artistry of creating music and whatnot? Like to kind of fit a mold. Like there's plenty artists that are anime. Look at freaking you got Ski Master, some guy walking around with a Millennium Puzzle, bro, which is so freaking god tier. Like shout outs to that. You know what I'm saying? Like you can totally be yourself, and that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm not gonna compromise in terms of I love talking about anime and manga. Again, am I gonna always be like it's not always gonna be me talking about yo, I just read all these chapters and whatnot. It might dwindle down to I might be talking about like I don't know One Piece and Boruto here and there, whatnot. If I'm on a tour or something, or if I'm running through a bunch of conventions with my brother Max promoting our next work that we got cooking or something like that, it might be that. But to completely remove all of that stuff and act like I'm a brand new person, that's like when they say, "Yo, why you acting brand new for?" That would be me acting brand new. So I've decided like with the Twitch streams, when eventually we go from here to straight up Twitch or whatnot, yeah, I'm gonna still talk about anime and manga. Why the hell not? And the world is talking about it. I'm gonna just discount and act like that's not me. That's corny. That's super corny. So yeah, I'm gonna continue to be me. Continue to maneuver to and pivot to where I'm trying to go with my artistry. I got music coming out this week. Very excited about it. Matter of fact, you know what? I try not to really push and do like heavy promo because I want everything to speak for itself. But since I got you here, Friday, I got a new record coming out. It's called Day Ones, and I'm very much so excited about it. And I would super appreciate. I'm not asking anybody to buy anything. Not telling you, hey, buy my record, whatever. I just would love when Friday comes, and I might do a stream on both here, Twitch and YouTube. If you guys would just listen, that's all I'm asking for. Is just a couple minutes of your time to just listen to the record with me. It's a very personal record. It's a very it just means a lot to me, this record. So when Friday comes, again, Day Ones, Tim Roosevelt, that's the name, Tim Roosevelt. I'm really excited about it because I'm trying to change my life in a lot of ways, and this is one of the ways to it. And if anybody has started to hear some of my newer music, like the Have an Awesome Day record and the Time Is Now record, then I'm a very different artist than 5 years ago, because I know a lot of people like to hold me to 5 years ago. I said I breathe ass and eat air when I was trying to use meme bars to get a little buzz and shit like that. That's done with. I'm taking my craft very serious now. I worked on this project very rigorously. I had traveled quite a bit. This record, very interestingly enough and very symbolic enough, it was I was in New York working on this record, and for a bunch of other reasons, I had a lot of stuff going on. And this record that is going to be the first single, called Day Ones, was the 33rd record that I had recorded before I had to leave because my daughter had gotten sick and I had to come back home. Um, so it's just really a real symbolic record. It's a very personal record, and I'm very much so excited about sharing it with you guys. Again, Friday, Day Ones. Um, I'm very much so looking forward to hearing you guys' feedback. It's coming with a music video and all that. So yeah, and I invested a little bit to make it look nice and pretty, because I know a few people had some problems with my The Time Is Now music video. That's why the Have an Awesome Day music video, like, kind of looks a little bit more polished. And then this one is freaking fantastic. And I got another music video for my upcoming project that is already ready to go. So I'm taking this very serious, and I'm very excited about it because I got a project, a full body of work in the near future. But Friday, Day Ones, Tim Roosevelt, it's coming. Crazy Anime Gamer, thank you for the donation. Forneverworld is just that dog. Yeah. Thank you from Lord for the $5 donation. Super appreciate you. What is the range of the RPM for the anime news channel? If you can't divulge that info, what is the RPM of the anime niche? I can't find the info. Yeah, maybe I'll talk to you about that on a private. I don't know how I could talk to you private. Maybe like email me, and maybe I could give you a little bit more info on that one, just because I'm not sure what the policies are. I know back in the days YouTube used to be very strict about what you tell people, whatnot. But email me at nimrodmediainc at Gmail, and I'll give you a little bit more insight into that. Thank you for the donation though. But for the most part, it varies. It's not like crazy like finances and stuff like that. Finances, you could talk about anything, and you get crazy good RPM and CPM and all that stuff. But yeah, I believe he's talking about the money that you get paid per like cost per click and things like that from the videos or whatnot. But yeah, so Friday, that's going to be a thing. I'm very excited. Day ones. Aside from that, yeah, recently I ain't gonna lie, because one of the things of inspiration, that's been the topic of my mind recently, talking about inspiration, things that inspire you, whatnot, things that get you hype or whatever. I had asked two different questions on two different platforms. Um, on YouTube and on Twitter, I had asked, well, on Twitter, I had asked, who inspires you more, Akira Toriyama or Stan Lee? And I'd imagine if I asked this question right now, it's a little bit unfair. I don't have a big comic book buff following or whatnot. So I feel like it's unfair. Most people are going to say Akira Toriyama. Dragon Ball inspired a lot of people that watch me because, we all love anime and stuff like that. But I felt a fairer question to ask, which I asked on the YouTube tab, and maybe I'll ask it here again. Who inspired you more, Goku or Naruto? That's a very, very loaded one, I feel. And not to start no fan wars. Let's just cool out. We're having a good time. But I'm gonna poll it right here. Let's see what y'all say for the people that is in here right now. Who inspires you more, Goku or Naruto? Let's ask this. Goku, Naruto. This is gonna be fun. Oh no, no, I didn't mean to add an option. How do I delete it? Oh snap. Okay, there we go. Boom. Who inspires you more, Goku or Naruto? And if you're on Twitch, please. Oh, my brother H is in on the Twitch chat. I didn't even. You see my comments? Yo, what's good, bro? Love you too, my brother. Yeah, my fault, G. I wasn't trying to neglect you. Let's see. Okay, we got off the rip. 63% of people are saying on YouTube that Naruto inspires them more than Goku. Now 65%. Wow, somebody said Orochimaru. Really, Orochimaru inspires you? And for everybody coming through on YouTube side of things, if you would hit that like button, I'd super appreciate it. It really helps and goes a long way. My brother Back Powers said, Goku inspires me to be better physically, but Naruto inspires me to be a better person. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I guess that's definitely a little bit of a, how can you say this, a loaded one, right? Because Goku, he's inspired you to be like, you could throw the argument maybe heroic, like, yo, when it came down to it, he was going to be the one that's going to step up to the plate to fight the threat or whatnot. So physicality wise, sure. But Naruto, the as much as we all clowned and laughed about talk no jutsu, that talk no jutsu shit goes a long way. And in the real world, in reality, talk no jutsu is the better approach than throwing hands immediately. Like, yeah, if somebody hurts your family or whatnot and they right then and there, maybe you need to freaking, tune them up a little bit. But for the most part, if a problem can be avoided by talking and saying like, yo, dog, you got to look at things, or even in general, maybe not a physical problem, maybe just something is going on with your fam or something's going on with some of your friends, and you could talk to them and maybe talk them down from the ledge of wanting to do something wild, something reckless or something like that. That goes along the lines of something that you probably benefited from Naruto giving you a little bit more of that. Yo, talk it out. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy that we're talking about this from a freaking comic book or whatever, but it's real of how you could get these very powerful, simple but powerful lessons of like, yo, just talk. You know what I'm saying? We got these. We're forced to use our vocal box, and we're forced to use language itself. So why not use this goddamn language to make, what I'm saying, problems de-escalate without having to get physical? Like, anybody could get physical, of course. Anybody, especially you get somebody mad enough, they'd probably be able to hurt, even the biggest of them. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I definitely would agree that, honestly, when it comes to me, I've said, like, growing up, it was Goku. Like, I was a Dragon Ball fan to begin with. Goku, I just looked at him as like, again, I always reference, if you've ever seen my viral videos of me screaming, Goku will kill Superman, don't play with my boy Goku. So growing up, Goku was like my idol pretty much. He was Superman to me. He was all of that stuff. But as I got older, and I seen what Naruto, despite Naruto being a younger character in the fictional stories or whatever, it just meant something different to me. So it's almost like the little boy in me right now is screaming, fuck Naruto. Just being honest with you. The 11-year-old in me is screaming, fuck him, fuck Sasuke, fuck all of them. It's Goku. But the man is here to say, no, dog, just take my hand. Talk no jutsu. Oh, snap. And the little boy in me ain't even calling him Naruto. He's saying Naruto, bro. Oh, I've said the story before, but I'll never forget when, like, it was the passing of the torch when Naruto was just becoming a thing in North America. It was 2005-ish, and my cousin's little brother, my little cousin, I guess you would say, he started getting into Naruto. He was like, coming home screaming about how Naruto do this and jutsu this and that. And I remember me looking at my other cousin and just being like, why you ain't schooling him, fam? Naruto ain't nothing. Don't tell me about that. And that actually had soured me to Naruto for a little bit, because, like, you feel like I'm older and this little kid is telling me, like, okay, I get it. They're trying to make this the new Dragon Ball Z. It'll never work. It's never gonna happen. And it took me 5 freaking years before I even gave Naruto a serious chance after that. Like, that was 2005. And I didn't really get into Naruto hardcore until about 2010. So because of that exchange, it took me 5 years to accept my boy Uzumaki into my heart. The Boruto in me says Goku. The Naruto in me says Naruto. I like that. That's a freaking great way to put it. Yeah. The man says Goku over Naruto's. Why you say that? Why you say the man in you says Goku over Naruto's? I mean, sure. When I'm at the gym, I'm not thinking about Naruto. When I'm at the gym, I'm imagining Goku, I don't know, lifting up Raccoon or some shit when I'm lifting. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of shit I'm imagining when I'm at the gym. But like my brother Max said, that's the physicality aspect of it. Like, yeah, physically, like, surpassing your limits, breaking through your limits, like limit breaker, all that stuff. Sure. But when you're dealing with conflict, it's always better to resolve it via, diplomatically, or however the best you can do it without going to violence, so to speak, because violence begets more violence. Goku lifting his wife. Oh, Fur's in the house. Fur. Goku lifting his wife. Hey, thank you for coming through, Noric Stormblaze. When you're in the gym, you think Vegeta and then get beat up later. Oh, that's so foul. That's so foul. You foul for that one, dude. Oh, dude. You'd be like, yeah, man, I'm Vegeta right now. And then suddenly your arms give out. You're like, oh, shit. Lift responsibly. Definitely the time of all time. Hey. But who's the better father? Well, between Naruto and Goku, who's the better father? Okay, so Naruto won the more inspiring than Goku. Let's ask a new question. Let's pull that as well. Let's end this one. Naruto clearly won. Let's start a poll. Who's the better father? Goku or Naruto? Over here on Twitch, if you're watching on Twitch, who y'all think is the better father, Goku or Naruto? And there's a compelling case for both, because we got to look at Goku from being a father from when he started being a father. Because remember, Goku was a father from episode 1 of Z, when he shows up with Gohan to Master Roshi's island, and then Raditz shows up, which is a long freaking time. That's what, 293 episodes, and then you add Super's 131 episodes, and you add GT 65 episodes, and then you add all the movies. So Goku's been a father for a long time, although Boruto has more episodes than Dragon Ball Z. Boruto has 293 episodes, so Boruto is up there with giving Naruto that fatherly swag. Fuck, I meant the Tim podcast of all time. Goku is Gohan's uncle, Piccolo his father, Raditz his biological father. Yeah. That was so freaking dope. What Xenoverse did which is what 100% Dragon Ball Superhero the movie should have done. It having the freaking Cell Max defeated by Goku or Gohan and Piccolo using the Makanko Sapo or special being. Oh God, I've been into the Japanese version so much. I'm starting to refer to the names in the Japanese name before the English. I used to always be like special beam cannon. Now I'm like the Makanko Sapo. Whoa, Makanko Sapo. That's that's my inner nerd coming out like "Yeah, it's actually the Quinton Weeb. Oh shoot. Christopher Lane says, I say Goku, since no matter what, he always believed in his son. He even allowed him against his wishes to be a student. Um, I will say that Goku's made some fatal errors in being a father. Um, you could even throw the argument Naruto did as well. Let me just quickly read what your boy the sheet said. Thank you for the donation. Super appreciate it. Do you remember these bars? If you copy me, then let them know you got it from me. If you copy me, then let them know you got it from me. Oh man, talk about throwing it back. I actually unprivated that record fairly recently. And if you probably nobody knows what the hell I'm talking about. It was a record that I had did in 2011 with a couple of my YouTube compadres. It was some of my peoples that I was rocking with at the time called Copycats, because at that time I was really like, raking it up, growing as a YouTuber with like making anime and manga reviews, but in particular talking about the chapters of stuff. And I know now it's like you see everybody breaking down the chapters. You got all these people with massive amounts of followings, but at the time, nobody was really doing it. And suddenly I'm popping off. I'm getting like 10,000 views, 20,000 views. And then you're starting to see this little mountain of people starting to do it out of nowhere. So me and a couple of the guys that was doing it at the time, we were like, yo, let's band together. Let's talk our shit. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, it was madness. That was a trip down memory lane right now. But who had the better villains? Damn, Naruto won again, dog. Naruto slaying Goku right now. I know y'all can't see it over here on the Twitch part, but damn. Hold on. My guy King Violent Death Destroy said, "I thought Piccolo was Gohan's dad." Yeah, yeah, that's how it basically is, because at the end of the day, Piccolo really did raise Gohan, which it's really fascinating to say the least. The fact that Piccolo's not that much older than Gohan. Like I know he looks that way and whatnot, but Piccolo's I think 5 years older than Gohan. That's crazy to think, honestly. I'm most 7, because I forget if there was a time skip or whatever from the time he was spit out by Piccolo Daimao. But Piccolo's only like 5 to 7 years older than Gohan, but he's still that dude, and he's still, people look at him with so much respect and admiration for what he's done for Gohan. That no, yeah, you are dad. Your father, your dad. Shout outs to Piccolo. That's real talk. 5 years old and 7 foot tall. Really, I thought Madara was Gohan's dad. Okay, now you trolling, Fur. Come on, Fur. Come on, dog. Stay on target. What are you doing? All right, my young brother. This chica is out. It's after 1:30. Peace and blessings. Well, thank you for coming through, Philly Cat. I super appreciate you. Hope you have a really awesome day tomorrow. Or, well, when you get up in the morning. Piccolo is more like Pan's grandfather than Goku. Now, Fur's the goat. I ain't gonna lie. Fur is the goat. Um, but yeah, going back into the topic of better dads, I guess it would be more suited, honestly. Like, I get it, biologically, Goku is Gohan's dad, and I get it. Goku is not like Goku ever was like, nah, I ain't claiming him. We need to do a Mori or some wild shit like that. But Piccolo was the one, like, when the Saiyans were coming, it was Piccolo that gave Gohan his first real training lesson. When Goku died at the hands of Cell, sacrificed himself, which was noble, and he did it for his son. So let's be very clear about that. But it was Piccolo that was by his side. I guess Goku was there, spiritually or whatever, but Piccolo was there. Even he was outclassed, outmatched, and he was still there. Every time Piccolo was still there. So it'd be a better comparison, put Piccolo against Naruto in terms of who's the better fathers, to be honest with you. And I know probably still people because I don't know. I guess more Naruto people are in the stream tonight. Let's see. Hold on, real quick. Bellman, thank you for the donation. Super appreciate it. What would you copy if you had Sasuke's abilities? Ooh, that's a good one. If I could copy Madara's ability to drop meteors, fuck that shit, bro. Be like, I would end war right there, basically. Anybody that tries to do some shit, we dropping meteors on them. That's it. Done with. Stop playing with me, bro. United Nations, huh? United Nations, what? I'm dropping meteors on them. Put in that light, Piccolo, no doubt. During the Saiyan saga, Piccolo was only 4 years old and then Gohan. That's crazy, yo. That's madness. Wow. But it's a testament to that. Your father is who you say is your father. Like, go to One Piece, Ace, you know what I'm saying? His father is the freaking pirate king, Goldie Roger. But he said, no, that's not my father. My father is Edward Newgate. Your father is who you claim is your father, and that's it. Bottom line, that the person that showed you what you needed to see as a boy and as a man, that's who your father is. Piccolo and Gohan versus Naruto and Kawaki, step parent child off. Ooh, that's a fucking good one. Oh man, I'm gonna be honest though. I still gotta go. As much as Kawaki has held down Boruto, as much as he done some great shit, I still Piccolo and Gohan all the way, dog. Like Piccolo and Gohan, despite the 3D CG, sold that freaking movie. Okay, like people wouldn't have given that a chance if it was like I don't know, just a run of the mill Dragon Ball movie. It was Piccolo and Gohan that sold that movie. Don't get me wrong, Naruto and Kawaki, one hell of a combination, despite the fact that Kawaki went off the rails a little bit. And I guess we could talk about it. Like Kawaki is just very toxic and distorted, but everything that he's doing, make no mistake about it, it is coming from love. It's just that he is so distorted mentally that he's taking things to a whole level that it didn't need to go. But make no mistake about it, Kawaki loves Naruto beyond words. Like that's not love per se that like yo you want to kill everybody or whatever, but it's all coming from a base of I just really want to protect this person that showed me the fatherly love that I needed. And that's why he's going so hardcore, despite the fact that it's so fucked up. Like, what are you doing in Boruto, bro? Like, why? But Kawaki really, it's genuinely, it's love. It's just he's sick and distorted because he was abused as a child. He was neglected. He was, from his biological father that did him dirty and was abusing of him and drinking and paying him no mind to Ishiki or Jigen and Amado and them having him like a test tube and shit like that, not knowing who to trust, Garo bullying him, Code bullying him, all of that shit that went down, it led up to him being who he is right now. And then on top of that, it didn't help that even throughout the course of him meeting up with everybody, bad shit was still happening to him. Ada and them still wanted to use him. Ada wants him because she's, into him and shit like that. That's a very good comparison, though, but I still got to go with, I'm going to be honest with you, I think it's no contest. And it would even be a little bit disrespectful to vote Naruto and Kawaki over Piccolo and Gohan because, by golly, those two, they've been rocking for the longest. But that's a great one, though. My brother Max coming in peak tonight. What? You are the better father, brother. Hey, the secret place. Thank you. Thoughts on the martial anime? I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little bit disappointed. I don't know what A1 Pictures could have done to make it better, but it just feels very kiddie. I'm gonna be honest with you. It feels like super like childish in a way. It's weird. I love the martial manga though, so I'm not trying to shit on martial. It's just I'm not digging the anime like that. Demon Slayer is one of the only ones right now that I'm caught up with, but I am getting back into Hell's Paradise. I'm gonna eventually go back and catch up on all the episodes I missed. The Vinland Saga season 2. What else there's a lot of shit going on this season. I just really been in a Marvel mood because right now I'm only one movie away from finishing phase 2 of Marvel. And I think I'll probably wait till I finish that to do my big phase 2 breakdown because I did a phase 1 breakdown last week. Or was it last? Yeah, last week I broke down my thoughts on phase 1 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I'm going to wait till I watch Ant-Man. I ain't going to lie. Has anybody in here seen Ant-Man? Is it any good? Because I'm really not looking forward to watching that shit. I'm going to just keep it real. It's just the name doesn't sound exciting. The promotional stuff I've seen of it, the poster and shit doesn't look enticing. Is there anything good about Ant-Man? Ray said, nah, it's trash. DM Lala said it's fun. Ant-Man is super mid. Marvel got mid. It's a nice family movie. Like Guardians of the Galaxy, I noticed a massive tonal shift from what they were dealing with. Like, you go to the Captain America movies, like Winter Soldier, or even the first one. You go to the Thor movies, and then you get to like Guardians of the Galaxy. It really felt like that was one of the first times where it was damn near reminding me of the prequel movies of Star Wars. I'm gonna just keep it so real. Like the first prequel movie of Star Wars, how it was super kiddie. That's what I was feeling when I was watching Guardian of the Galaxy. Like overall, I enjoyed it, and it was cool that this is how Thanos gets set up and all of that stuff. But Guardians of the Galaxy was where I started to notice Marvel was like, we want money. Thank you again for the donation, Bellman. I feel like Sasuke would be the best because everyone uses Susanoo. Susanoo, yo, imagine a whole freaking all of the Uchiha combined, all using Susanoo and pulling up to the hidden leaf. It'd be catastrophic. The first Ant-Man is good. The second one is a waste of time. Okay. I really like the completionist in me wants to watch all of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but I know 100% when I get to phase 4, I'm not watching all that shit. I'm sorry. Like there's too many shows on there from like WandaVision and like and if I'm not, is WandaVision about the character Wanda that again I just seen the second Age of Ultron. Is that the Wanda that they're talking about? I think that was her name, right? Wanda? Like I don't know. I don't know how much of that I'm watching. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I might check out She-Hulk for shits and giggles just to see Meg the Stallion, because yeah, Meg the Stallion. But yeah, I don't know, man. Loki, yes, Loki. See, I feel like I'm in the super minority of saying that I really love the Thor franchise. Like Thor and Captain America, aside from the Avengers, but Thor and Captain America are two of my favorites of the Marvel Cinematic Universe so far. I love the freaking Thor movies a lot, and a lot of that is attributed to the relationship between Thor and Loki. I'm really enjoying that. She-Hulk is around the time the downfall began. Loki is good. Okay, yeah, I could see myself. Yeah, I'm gonna watch Loki because I really like Loki. He made the first Avengers movie really dope. Well, there was a lot of cool stuff about the first Avengers movie, but he was really awesome in it. And I noticed like when I'm watching the Thor movies, that's one of the things that I really like about the Thor movies is Loki. Bellman says, sorry, I typed fast. I meant everyone is using that technique now, like Superman. Ah, okay, now I know what you mean. Yeah, Bellman. Yeah, that was so freaking weird. Superman freaking using the damn Susanoo. What the hell is that about? He doesn't even like I was speaking with my bro Max. He don't even need Susanoo. Why is Superman using Susanoo in the comics right now, dog? I felt that, and don't get me wrong, because I'm not a hypocrite. I felt the same way when Goku was using it. Like, why does Goku? I mean, granted, I guess the occasion called for when he was fighting Moro, but it just feels silly. Like Naruto characters, they're at a different class in terms of power scaling. Like Superman, you go to especially what Prime 1 million, homie can like freaking fart and 10 universes will be non-existent. Like, why is he using Susanoo? Likewise with Goku. Like they could have come up with something else other than, yeah, we gonna take Susanoo, fam. Was good, Danny Lopez. But yeah, that I ain't gonna lie, that's super strange of like Susanoo becoming like mainstream now. Like, what the hell is that about? Jamal Neezy said, too much feminist ideals getting in movies. Uh, give Batman a Susanoo. Hey, well, at least Batman. See, that would make sense to give Batman a Susanoo. Whether it be that he gets some power from somewhere that he's just utilizing temporarily, like some stone or some shit that makes sense. Batman has no freaking powers, and if it's like a big villain that is like massively strong, yeah, sure, give him a Susanoo for that occasion. But Superman, Goku, it's not needed. Batman would be beastly. See, Batman, that's the thing too. Like he doesn't have powers, but his mind is so freaking crafty. Like, you know how much of a Superman Batman would be if he was Superman? If Batman was Superman, we'd have a better Superman because his mind is just on a different level of, what I'm saying? He could take out people that in a million years he should never beat these people, but Batman is that dude. No, Batman does not need that. He has the prep time and plot armor. No, I'm not saying that he needs it in terms like, oh God, but it would make more sense for Batman to have that than Superman or them because at least Batman don't got powers. Give him something, you know what I'm saying, for fighting like a big threat, like, something that the Justice League is fighting or whatever. It would make sense in that regard. First at Frieza, when you realize you blow up planet Vegeta to prevent them becoming Super Saiyan, but making Super Saiyan in the process. Facts. That's basically like when you're trying to stop somebody so hardcore that you inevitably fuel the living shit out of them to go 10 times harder and make it there. Who knows? Maybe they never would have been a Super Saiyan if it wasn't for Frieza. I know we're jumping all over the place from Susanoo to Frieza, but Fur made a great point. Like maybe there was no, maybe there wouldn't have been another Super Saiyan. Maybe Frieza inadvertently played into the hands of destiny. Maybe there's no Super Saiyan nothing if Frieza doesn't get so like, oh mate, fucking hell, I'm scared of those Saiyans, lad. I wish we would get like an inner monologue of Frieza, and he just sounds like he's scared of death. And you got to give him the British accent, like, "Oh lad, I can't possibly tangle with them Saiyans, mate." He's there quivering with his finger. Fucking hell, lad, I'm just gonna get rid of them. Yes, I do think Light Yagami and Saitama could be Goku. Saitama definitely. Well, not definitely. I don't want to act like Goku's a scrub, but I do think Saitama will be Goku. And I don't know, right? Kakarot. Yeah, it says that they need a first and last name in the Death Note, but if they don't have a last name, I'd imagine Kakarot Vegeta or some shit. I don't know. It's playing into the laws of the universes. Obviously, you got to figure it out at that point. Who's the better dad and husband, Vegeta or Sasuke? Vegeta, definitely Vegeta, definitely. Sasuke, I mean, come on, dog. He be like, oh, Naruto said I gotta go check a squirrel's butthole in Egypt to see if there's any clues on the Otsutsuki. While Vegeta's there, like, yo, dog, I'm gonna dance to save my family. I don't know where the fuck I came out with squirrel's butthole in Egypt. What the fuck? Uh, are you gonna watch the DC movies as well? I'm not sure. I ain't gonna lie, because there's not that many great ones, so I don't know. Was good, Apple Jackson. Uh, Newt Banner, thank you for the donation. Are you disappointed by Black Frieza's design? It's not too out the box, I guess, but it's par for the course with Dragon Ball at this point. Look at everything since it's returned. It's just been like, oh, he has pink hair now. Oh, he has blue hair now. Oh, he has silver hair now. I guess I'm kind of numb to that at this point. Frieza Malfoy. Those Porter. Vegeta the Smasher. Naruto is the real wife for. Oh God, Red Hooks. Really, really. Let's not go there. Kakarot's the better father, but Piccolo's the best. Piccolo, at the end of the day, though, Piccolo did what Goku wouldn't do. You know what I'm saying? Like, Goku was too scared of his wife to raise his son into becoming a warrior. Piccolo was like, woman, not right now. Our son needs to make shit happen, okay? Imagine like Dragon Ball would have got like super intricate with like relationships, and out of nowhere it goes from like Chi-Chi's waiting for Goku, but in between those 7 years, she was like, I kind of fell for Piccolo, his green allure. Yeah, that'd be a whole different Dragon Ball. Although I don't think Goku would give a fuck. He would kind of just be like, oh man, I gotta find somewhere else to live. Okay. I don't think Goku would really care too much, to be honest with you. While Piccolo be like, I'm sorry, Goku, but your balls are inert. Piccolo is like Goku and Chi-Chi combined. Ooh, that's a good one. That's, yeah, because he kind of has the, I know some people will take this in the wrong way, but like maternal instincts of like really genuinely, like, that deep conscious of caring that a woman will have of like really, that deep conscious. I guess that's the best way I could put it. But then, he's Action Jackson gonna kick your ass. Goku loses Chi-Chi to Piccolo. Confirmed, okay? Goku lost Chi-Chi to Piccolo. She wanted some of that Namekian, although I can't say D because I don't think the Namekians have genitalia. Oh, Toriyama, why you did that to our people? Piccolo is young just like Gohan, but he's... Oh, wait. Piccolo's young just like Gohan, but he's just mature. I'll consider Piccolo, he act like a 40-year-old. I don't know. We need Piccolo back in the license backwards hat look. That shit was fire. Mike Guy is the best father figure between Naruto and Dragon Ball. I wouldn't go that far. I think he was definitely a great role model and he guided Lee and all that stuff, but it wasn't really like fatherly love. It was more just like master and student. I think that's very appropriate of where it lies. Where Piccolo's is like it goes beyond just master and student. It goes to that he really loves this kid. What he did against Nappa, come on. Purpose over woman every day. I agree with Goku. Oh God. I don't know. I can't dig it, mate. That definitely purpose is absolutely important, but you gotta love your wife though. You gotta love your woman. Why not? Why can't you prioritize your woman and all that? Is women less than men? And by no means am I trying to sound social justice warrior. I hate that they made it that like you can't even defend women or anything like that because it automatically starts casting this light that they purposely made that, oh, he's a social justice warrior. He's acting a white knight. Like, no, this is just common fucking sense. You know what I mean? Man said women overrated. No, they're not. I love women. Okay. Women are beautiful. They're amazing. The right woman will put your heart at ease. Fur said, I think if I want to get the best father, you have to do what the professor do in Powerpuff Girls. Create the perfect little girls with the what is sugar, spice, and everything nice. It's all about family. Vegeta knows the game. Yes. See, Vegeta got it right that he's gonna look like a clown as much as he calls Goku a clown. Kakarot, you clown. He'll look like a clown for his family. That was when honestly Goku Vegeta should have went Super Saiyan 3 there. He should have went God mode, something there. Forneverworld gone woke. He's defending woman now. What will he do next? This isn't a true anime channel. It's time to go now. It's ridiculous though that people really like. I can't say nice things about women. I get it that it's oversaturated and it's purposely done to divide man and woman on deep levels of like, yo, white knighting, social justice warrior, but come on, dog. Like sometimes, no, you gotta say what's just facts. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I absolutely love women. Okay, I'm sorry, dog. A great woman will put your life on the way it needs to be. That's just facts. Interesting. Odin and Vegeta went through the same embarrassment. Oh, I wouldn't say the same, fam. Odin was there doing the Macarena for change, homie. He was there stripping butt ass, going, hey, hey. I wouldn't say the same. Like Vegeta was just, yeah, acting goofy or whatever. Odin went butt ass, okay? And this was day in, day out. He's in the snow there dancing for Orochi. Like, yo, Orochi, look at my moves, bro. Oh, shoot. Woman bring out a man's full potential. That's facts. That is facts. 100%. Like, I remember one of the things that helped my channel pivot and one of the things that helped me really make a lot of moves was when I was with my fiance. I remember it would be like common sense things that I just didn't have the common sense and she did, that she would tell me like, why don't you try that? Like I remember I was mad against, see, people don't really may not know like the ins and outs of a lot of this stuff, but when they started unveiling that if you make your videos over 10 minutes long, you could put more ads. I was like, oh, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to keep it real broke, but I'm going to keep it real. I ain't making videos over 10 minutes. We ain't doing that stuff. And I remember my fiance saying, why not? You can make more money doing what you love. Just talk more. You love doing this shit anyway. Just do it. And then I did it. And then boom, I had the biggest boom of my freaking career with talking Dragon Ball and stuff and making these 10-minute videos talking about like, yo, Goku did this and did that. Like a woman can bring out the best in you. You know how happy, like some of my most happiest moments of my entire life was being with my fiance, dog. Woman can bring out the best in you 1000%. It's corny that they've narrowed it down to you have to, if you say anything nice about women nowadays, you're a social justice warrior. It's like purposely dividing man and woman. I got to keep saying this. It's ugly. I don't like it. Real broke. Not all women like that. Of course, not all women are like that. Now, let's be clear. There's some straight up demons out there that'll tear you down. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, I've been there. Trust me. But like I say, the right woman. You get the right woman in your corner, make things all right. Thank you for the donation, Alex H. Battle of the Grandfathers. Grandpa Gohan versus Minato. Who's the better father? Damn, they both died. Well, Grandpa Gohan got stomped to death by by Goku, and Minato died. Wow, they both died at the hands of giant beasts. One died at the hands of Uzaru, the great ape, and one died at the hands of Kura. Oh wow, and they both died at the hands of the beast within them. Oh shit, that's crazy. I didn't think of none of that. But who's the better father? I that's a hard one because we didn't really see what Grandpa. I mean, Grandpa Gohan did save the world by making sure that Goku was found and didn't turn into his mission of destroying the Earth. So there's that. Minato did stick a freaking beast within his newborn son that would effectively make his life hell for a long time. So maybe Grandpa Gohan? I don't know. Woman can cook for you. Goku can make you go to the gym. Yo, Fur, what are you doing? Gohan got stomped out. But but Minato, like, I don't know. I still to this day feel a certain way, to be honest with you, about how Minato and Kushina just left Naruto like that. I remember there was a conversation between the two of where Kushina was telling Minato, like, we don't both have to die. And homie came up with some excuse like, no, but we just need to leave this little bastard alone. All right. This little bastard need to learn something. We dying today, homie. It wasn't all that, but Minato didn't necessarily have to die. Okay, they didn't both have to die, and I get it that there was a reason, rationale, all that stuff. But yeah, Minato wasn't even a father until he got reanimated. That's facts too. Yeah, he wasn't even like the only thing he did was, yes, I'm gonna save him, stick a demon in him, and I'm out. Gohan raised Goku till I don't know how old he was when he stomped him out, but he raised him for a bit. Kishimoto planned it later, so he had to do something to kill them both. Minato loses to a 14-year-old in his plan. Gohan died by a toddler. Case closed. Um, did he die by a toddler or he died by a giant beast stomping him out? And then yeah, that shit always gets me. When you think about that, Obito was really behind a lot of this shit. And he was really little. Like sometimes thinking back to that, it's like, God damn, yo. Kishimoto could have thought a few of those things through. And that's why a lot of people had the problem with Obito being behind the mask to begin with, because then it made a lot of things like when Kisame, when he saw who was behind the mask, and he was like, oh, I didn't know it was you running this whole thing. It's like, the fuck you mean? Who is he? You know what I'm saying? Like, if it was Izuna Uchiha, if it was Kagami Uchiha, if it was somebody notable, then that would have made sense. But for him to say, oh, I didn't know it was you running the show, who the fuck is he? Is this some kid that got crushed 20 years ago or some shit? Like, who the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Madara wasn't the mastermind. It was levels of it. It's like, the Akatsuki Pain and the Akatsuki were puppets to Obito strings. Obito was a puppet to Madara strings. Madara was a puppet to, would it be Zetsu or Kaguya? And then who's on top of that? I feel like Madara was a puppet to Zetsu strings, and then Zetsu was just like, Mama. Crazy dog. Zetsu was basically like a half breed with mama, with white mama. This damn white rabbit goddess, yo. The hell the half breed done did. Disgrace to all half breeds, Zetsu. The black and white side. What y'all did, dog? What the fuck? Minato died by a furry. Oh shoot. Zetsu was a simp. He was a simp. He was there for his mama. This When did Kisame even see the real Madara? I guess a photo, because he sure put a name to a face quick. Yeah, it was, I don't know. Kishimoto again, maybe he didn't have it that it was gonna, maybe who knows? Because we'll never know if Kishimoto in his mind was going back and forth on who he was going to make be behind the mask. Like he could have thought about Obito And then throughout the course of it, like, damn, but it would be fire if it was Izuna. But damn, it would be fire if it was Kagami. And maybe subliminally or subconsciously, shall I say, throughout, like, him doing these different hints, it was like, man, but it would be hype if it was Izuna. I'm just saying, you never know, it could be Izuna, but in actuality, it was Obito. So gay Zetsu stuck on Obito. I don't think Zetsu was gay for Obito. I think he was just a little bit, little loopy. Zetsu was a familiar Kaguya manifested in Zetsu was a familiar Kaguya's essence manifested in physical form. Yeah, basically his child or her child. Yeah, man, the theory. Oh, manga share. Homie brought it back. Remember Manga Panda, Manga Stream, Naruto Get, Bleach Get, One Piece, watchop.com. Oh my god, dog. Watching episodes of anime on YouTube, part 1 of 3, having to go and find, and sometimes they would take down part 2 or 3, and you'd be like, fuck, how am I gonna watch this? Destroys the whole watch. Now you gotta go somewhere else. You gotta find what would they be? Terrible subs, like horrible subs. It'd be terrible. Yo, Manga Stream was lit. I ain't gonna lie. Manga Stream was pretty much the best quality for years and years and years. Like, there was no better quality than Manga Stream. Now, of course, Viz got it down packed, but back then, manga you couldn't beat Manga Stream. The quality was just too good. Japanese commercials. Yo, I remember there was this one commercial when I used to watch Madoka Magica, Morning Rescue. Morning Rescue. Morning Rescue. Kaguya doesn't even know how to grow these hands. The mother of all chakra only know to use chakra and aim at random. That is facts. I ain't gonna lie. Mind you, though, she was like, because you'd have to have seen the filler. It's crazy as filler explaining this shit, but there was fillers where Kaguya showed up to Earth and she was kind of like a normal Otsutsuki in a way, like just kind of chill. And then I forgot what it was that she kind of like bugged the fuck out and went nuts and shit like that. But Kaguya wasn't as like in tune as like a lot of like Ishiki and a lot of the other Otsutsuki. From what I remember in those like filler episodes, again, it's filler, but I think they were working closely with Kishimoto at that point to create some of this stuff. She was not like the Kaguya that we saw in Naruto. Like, she started off coming as kind of chill, and that's how she had kids with an Earthling and whatnot. What is it? Hagoromo and Hamura, because she was kind of normal and shit. But then she kind of started to get a little bit nutty, and that's where things went south. Fanev, you see the new TV Tokyo revenue rankings? Bleach finally went up a little. Yes, I did, and in Wednesday's episode of Fanever News, I got a little bit of a breakdown of it, so I got you on that one. That was really interesting to see too. Who's a better villain, Madara or Johann Liebert? Come on, dog. I love Madara for days, but stop it. Johann Liebert is a beast, dog, a monster, a creature. Also, people had lots of time to refine techniques. For example, the Rasengan taking 3 years to make. Yeah, it's crazy. Well, that's a trope in not even just in shonen, but in general of like, yo, it's not only exclusive to Naruto now that I think of it, even though that was a big thing of Naruto, of like, the next generation surpasses the previous or whatever, because like, how quickly did Boruto learn the Rasengan opposed to Naruto and opposed to, everyone else? How do you feel about Itachi killing his clan? Homie was bugging. I get it. You trying to find peace, but by slaughtering your whole family and your moms and dads, you could have found a better way. How about just get your whole family and y'all activate Susanoo and turn up on the leaf, or just, I don't know, leave or some shit. Well, they would have been hunted down if they left. That's a video that I regret making of. They should have just left. They would have been hunted down. The leaf would have not stopped. That's just like right now, if any oppressed group decided to dip out of a certain nation, they just gonna be, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna find some way to fuck them over. Look at what happened, for example, with Black Wall Street and shit like that in America and stuff like that. Every time black people tried to create something beautiful like that, bomb to hell and shit like that. So the Uchiha just moving, so to speak, wouldn't have worked because Konoha would have found a way to fuck them over and screw them over. You keeping up to date on Vinland Saga? Not yet. I'm like on episode 5, but I am going to marathon it. Like, Vinland Saga's peak, so I'm definitely going to. If you can make your own ideal Naruto game, what would it be like? Some crazy MMO with the craziest graphics. Boruto learning Rasengan 1 week. Yeah, they were bugging. Itachi killing everyone is so out of character. Yeah, especially the way Kishimoto developed him later on. It was like he was a he had a lot of he had a conscience. He was very a loving person. And then it was like if I don't know, homie was on the spell, they hit him with that MK Ultra or some shit. And homie was like, must kill everyone I love for plot. Yo, what the fuck? Itachi on that MK Ultra. Well, thank you for stopping through, Nobara. We miss you so much. We love you, Nobara. You're precious to us. And yeah, I gotta if I'm gonna be doing the live reactions to the chapters, I gotta get started. And matter of fact, my phone's gonna die soon. So Twitch, I'm gonna start off with logging y'all out. Soon though, we will be exclusive to Twitch. If you haven't already, click the link at the top. Follow me on Twitch because I don't know if it'll be it'll probably still be a little bit because I want to grow Twitch first before we make the jump over there. Let me just see. I'm gonna be on YouTube video comments. Just want to follow your Twitch because you're cool, bro. Thank you, King David Beast 82, if you're still watching. But yeah, Twitch. We're gonna be here on YouTube for a bit longer, but my phone is dying anyway. And yeah, Twitch is the future. Just letting everyone know. Thank you for everybody that stopped through on Twitch. Love you guys, but YouTube for the remainder. Have an awesome one. Okay. All right, I'm all yours, YouTube. I'm all yours. Itachi should have slaughtered Danzo. Fuck Danzo. Fuck Danzo with 6 dicks up his ass. Yeah, I said it. Fuck Danzo. Was Haku gay? I mean, homie was very, he had feminine tendencies and whatnot, but was he in love with Zabuza? I can't really remember, to be honest with you. Obito did kill most Uchiha. Yeah, well, Obito was, a demented little kid. All my homies hate Danzo. That's facts. My mama, we all hate Danzo. Have you read any of the Naruto light novels? I got a few of them. I bought one of the recent ones they had at Walmart, where it has like Hokage Naruto running through. The one that I read the most of, and I never finished it to be honest with you, was one of the Kakashi ones, and it was really good. I remember I was like having a great time reading it. Like it had a Mike guy in his wheelchair fucking shit up. I was like, oh shit, let's go! It like took place during like the Naruto the Last era. So some of those novels are really good, to be honest. It's just I have a very shitty attention span when it comes to reading novels, which I'm working on because I see myself 20 years from now. Maybe I'm not the biggest manga fan, but I'm reading the fuck out of some light novels. We smoking on Donzo pack. Facts. Every day we wake up and we rolling up. Yo, put a little bit of that Donzo in there, you dig? Oh yeah, this Donzo pack is in. Oh shit. Fuck Donzo. Seen any good movies lately? Fineb, yeah, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Captain America, Winter Soldier, the Thor movies. I've seen the first two. The Avengers. I'm one movie away from finishing phase 2. I gotta watch Ant-Man. Great movies. Fineb, you smashing Haku for a mil? Yo, stop it. Now you playing with me, fam. Stop it. Stop it. I love the light novels for Overlord. Haku is bad. Yo, y'all bugging. Y'all bugging. Yo, Max, you might want to invest in that, dog. Get a Donzo pack going or some shit, yo. You know how many people see? I'm giving out some great ideas, fam. That would be legendary. You know how many people would buy that shit? Be like, yo, I'm smoking on that Donzo for real. You'd sell millions. And you know, like copyright wise, all you got to do is call it Donzo and have it like in the same color as like his freaking hair and the bandage or some shit. And there you go. And put like a little leaf on it or something like the hidden leaf. And boom, you selling that Donzo. If you have a marijuana shop or some shit like that, which marijuana is legal in a lot of places. Like shit like that, smoking on that Sakamoto haze. You dig? Gonzo is an anime studio. No, not Gonzo. Donzo. I'm not talking about Gonzo. Shout out to Studio Gonzo. Donzo pack Shisui edition. Facts, yo. Every time you get an upgrade, it's like, yo, you want to up the high, get the Shisui edition of it. I never heard you mention the Eminence and Shadows. I haven't seen that one, I don't think. Trunks. Hi, I'm Trunks. Vegeta. Trunks. My son called Trunks. Trunks. Father, I have something to tell you. Father. My son called me father. Trunks, I'm your son. Vegeta, son. That's what I call my son. Yeah, Vegeta. Yeah, he was a little bit of a goofball too, and it was like him figuring out about Trunks and shit like that. Little goofball. You see Creed 3 yet? No, I have not. Um, but you mentioned that. I ain't gonna lie, man. Where's the Hajime no Ippo anime, man? What's going on with that? I think 2 years ago we had a little bit of a glimmer of hope that it was gonna happen, that there was gonna be more Hajime no Ippo. If you ain't watch Hajime no Ippo and you watch some sports anime, that is the best, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna stand on it right now. Hajime no Ippo is the best sports anime ever. On my mama, bro. On period. Whatever you want to put it on God, on anything, dog. Hajime no Ippo is just GOAT tier, dog. The matches is incredible. It's unpredictable at times. Sure, sometimes you may be able to predict the battles, but I remember having my reviewer brain on and being like, I bet I could predict this fight, and then being like, oh shit, what the fuck? Like that, it gets that real, bro. From Mashiba, even some of the underlings in the gym, not just Ippo's matches, and not just oh my god, I'm forgetting his name, the goat. But big homie of the gym, not him. The two kind of, I don't want to call them scrubs, but they're not as accomplished as Ippo and the other dude. Even their matches be great. Like Hajime no Ippo is just fantastic, dog. If you're watching like Blue Lock or you've seen Kuroko, like sure they're awesome and basketball is my favorite sport, all that stuff, but Hajime no Ippo just hits different, dog. And there's so much of it to watch. There's so many episodes. The original anime got like 80 something episodes, I think, and then there's like 2 or 3 other different seasons with like 25 a piece. It's just so freaking good, man. From the humor, like maybe you're like, I don't really care about boxing. It's not just about boxing. It's seeing the characters interact. Like that's one of the big discrepancies people have about sports anime. It's like, I don't like sports. I get it. I totally get it. I'm not the biggest sports fan. I don't like watching sports. I like playing them. I don't like really watching them per se, but you don't go to sports anime necessarily like, oh, I'm watching the volleyball anime because I like volleyball. You're watching it because it's a really good anime. It's like what, you may not be into martial arts, but does that mean that you can't watch Dragon Ball because OG Dragon Ball is really about martial arts and shit like that? No, there's humor in there. There's incredibly developed characters. There's just so much richness to these things that you would be missing out to just be like, whoa. And then, like I said, GOAT tier, Hajime no Ippo. That PS3 game was so fire. They need to put out one for the PS5. I would buy it day zero. Day zero, I'm buying a Hajime no Ippo game, okay? I get Hajime no. Okay, let me not. I'll just say I get Hajime no Ippo tatted on me. Whoa, relax for now. Chill out, Tim. Okay. Hajime no Ippo is GOAT, bro. Who you got in the tuning exams arc? Neji versus Shino. Neji. Hajime no Ippo slam. Wait. Hajime no Ippo, Slam Dunk, and Captain Tsubasa are the fathers of sports series. Yeah, I never got into Captain Tsubasa. Slam Dunk, I've been meaning to go back and watch that one. Doctor Strange is Hercule's doppelganger. Really? I gotta get more into, which I think that's on the list of the MCU, if I'm not mistaken. Peace, Fenev. I love to be a part of this live here. I look forward to being back soon. Peace. Thank you for coming through, Christopher Lane. Super appreciate you. Ippo way better than the MCU. Not even close. Ippo is God tier, dog. I swear. One day I'm gonna. It's just that lately I haven't, for a long time now, I don't really like to rewatch stuff too much. I just feel like there's so much new stuff that I can always, experience something new that I don't rewatch. But Ippo is on the list of rewatches. And I'm going to go back at some point and play that PS3 game that I imported because it was just such a good time. In general, dog, I bought a whole boxing equipment and everything. I got that shit in my backyard of just like being that hype about Hajime no Ippo. Like, that's how much I love that shit. I bought boxing equipment, boxing gloves, everything. And occasionally I go out there and I be punching the bags. I wish I would be more on a personal side note. I wish I would use that more as some exercise because instead, like I play basketball, which I love basketball, and I go to the gym frequently. But I need to get back into using my boxing equipment because, boy, I ain't gonna lie, that Ippo should be having you like, hey, yeah, what's good? Homie, the Mashiba punch or some shit like that. Fucking shit up. Yes, I should do an Ippo explained. I really should have made a big Ippo video when I watched Hajime no Ippo. That was a missed opportunity because that would have just been me fanboying all through the freaking video, which would have been great. Great Saiyaman inspired by Android 16, the green outfit, orange helmet, black spandex. Ooh, good freaking catch. I never even thought of that. And considering he was massively impactful on Gohan leading into that arc with, him getting crushed to death by Cell activating Super Saiyan 2 and Gohan. Good catch. I don't fuck. Why I never thought of that. Wow. My guy Fur on it, dog. Good little clap for my guy Fur. It's fire. Apparently, the next Jump Force is currently being planned. The best game poor Bleach will have. If they improve on it, it'll be a great game, dog. That's everybody. Any shonen anime fans' dream is Jump Force. That's our dream. That's what we want to play. Asta versus Deku. We want that. It's just the mechanics of it wasn't that great. J Star's Victory Versus. You ain't gonna tell me otherwise. That game ain't goated. I love that game. Okay, I had so many great times with good freaking people that I was playing that game with back in the day. Like shit was fire. Tim No Basket. Hey, my guy King Bud. Fur on fire. Fur the goat, bro. Does Yu Yu Hakusho need a remake? It doesn't need it, but it's more than welcome. Anything Yu Yu Hakusho minus that live action that Netflix is currently working on. God, that's gonna be a train wreck. I ain't gonna lie. If it is good though, I'm gonna just keep it real. If it's good, I'm going to say it's good. I have no faith in it being good, just being honest with you, because Yu Yu Hakusho is just like Forneverworld. Hello, forever, forever. But if it's good, I'm gonna say it's good. Just like the Cowboy Bebop one, I will wholeheartedly say up to like the last 2 episodes, I really love Cowboy Bebop's live action. It's just like the last episode or two sucked ass, but yeah. Max Power on fire lately. Oh my god, bro. Aurora. If you're not reading Max Powers, my brother Max Powers got a comic called Max Powers on Webtoons. On Max, if you would link your comic up in here. He got a comic on Webtoons, on Jump Creators app, a few different places. It's a superhero comic, very, very sick. I ain't gonna lie, it's one of the only independent comics that I think it's literally the only one that I religiously read. Like I don't miss an update. When a chapter drops, I am there to read it. It's freaking awesome. It doesn't rely on standard tropes. He's constantly subversive in the material. The characters is awesome. We're currently at the climax of the Astaban arc right now, where basically like this guy Max Powers, the main character, he's trying to liberate these people from this terrible tyrant, I guess you would say, called Nero. And one of my favorite characters just returned in the most epic ways possible. Aurora. What's that tattoo on your hand? The tattoo on my hand is my sister's name. My sister that passed away 2022. The Netflix One Piece live action is going to be bad. We'll see. Faith is shaky, but we'll see. Gohan told us in Dragon Ball Superhero he trained in some forbidden training off screen. Why didn't Gohan go beast against Tanks? Is he stupid? Well, he had and maybe that was his max at the time, because he had what was it called? Mystic Gohan or Ultimate Gohan? I forget. During like the Buu arc and shit like that. So that might have been just his max. But Toriyama, he catered towards the Goku tards. Bottom line, the Goku tards wanted Goku to be the main guy that stopped it all, because in reality, Gohan could have beat Kid Buu. Like Goku didn't need all of that stuff. They just needed to wish Gohan to where Kid Buu was, and he was stronger than Goku and Vegeta and all of them, period. But Toriyama was like, yes, fans don't want that shit. They want Goku. Manga time to read. Yeah, let me start pulling up. What is on the agenda, as a matter of fact, for what came out this week? Let's see. I know there's Jujutsu Kaisen, and I know there's a lot of hype behind. Was there One Piece? Oh shit, there was One Piece. Okay. And there was My Hero. Okay. And Jujutsu Kaisen. Okay, so we got 3. Oh, there's a new manga called Newly's Exorcist. The art on that looks good. Man, I'm so behind on Dawn to Dawn. Wow. Yeah, I'm massively behind on Dawn to Dawn. But there wasn't no Black Clover. Okay, cool. We'll be reading here shortly. I guess let's start up a new poll. Let's end this poll. Naruto whip Goku's ass again. Start a poll. Which one should we read first? Which should we read first? Oh, no problem, bro. Y'all need to be reading Max Powers. That is that thing. Honestly, again, it's one of the only it is the only indie comic that I support, that I read, and that I enjoy. What am I doing? Writing Naruto. Holy shit. One Piece, MHA, and then I'm imagining I know what y'all gonna say to read first, but all right, which should we read first? I think I know what y'all gonna say. Let's see. I'll tell you. I'll be honest if I'm wrong, but I think I know what y'all gonna vote. I don't want to push it that way though. Let's see. The BoJack movie gave us a slight taste how it would have been if Gohan took over as protagonist, and it was peak. Yo, BoJack, yeah, BoJack Unbound was hype. Okay, One Piece in the lead. That's surprising. I'm shocked. What do you think about God Eater? If you watched it, I saw like one episode a long time ago. It looked beautiful, but it didn't entice me to be honest with you. Marshall, man, we are in the end game in the manga. I know that they said it was in the final arc for quite some time now. Damn, One Piece killing it. Okay, I'm super wrong. I thought y'all were gonna say Jujutsu Kaisen. I thought it was gonna just be a clear blowout because of the controversy over the latest chapter. Lord, thank you for the donation. Watch the Eminence and Shadow anime. It's too good. You've been pushing that one. I'll put it on the to-do list. I ain't gonna lie. I got a big stack of anime that I gotta get through, but I'll put it on there. You're definitely putting it on my radar. Do you have a favorite YouTuber? A YouTuber, like just straight up YouTuber? I don't really. I ain't gonna lie. Like I watch like content creators, sure, but I don't know if they classify themselves as like a YouTuber. Like I watched when I got time, I watched the Joe Budden podcast, but he's not a YouTuber. He's a conglomerate. Um, YouTuber. The RDC RDC World One guys are awesome. Naruto explained he's really dope. Um, yeah. Would you rather Boruto or JJK go to Ufotable? I think JJK is fine with Mappa, so yeah, give Boruto to Ufotable. That's an easy one right there. The Truth DDT or the Truth DT best YouTuber. I'm familiar with that creator. I don't watch him, but I think we might follow each other on Twitter. Shout outs to homie. Hope he's doing well. Yeah, Naruto explained is the GOAT. I ain't gonna lie. Like you anything you want to know about Naruto, homie. You think I know about Naruto, and I know about Naruto, okay? I know a lot about Naruto, but Naruto explained he'll whip out the entire encyclopedia on you about a novel that never came over here to the States or nothing, and he knows it all. So big ups to him. He knows his shit when it comes to Naruto, man. I mean, he knows his shit. Gachakuta is pretty decent. I need to get back on that one. That was dope. Alex H, thank you for the donation. Have you seen That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime? Just curious. I saw one episode. I was a little confused. I'm not gonna lie. I did see one episode of it though, and it was alright. Oh, shout out to Anime Balls Deep. Shout outs to them, of course. Well, I mean, most people know about Anime Balls Deep, but yeah, those are my guys. Any new collabs coming soon? Um, No, none scheduled at the moment. I got a few ideas. I got an interview I'm going to be doing on the creator of Shrine Comics. So I'm going to be interviewing them once I get through their magazine. I'm like about a quarter of the way into it right now. So I guess that if that counts as a collab. Other than that, I'm looking more so into like getting some music collabs going because that's one thing that I've been a little bit closed off on collaborating with other musicians and whatnot. But I really want to start diving more into that. So that's the type of collabs I'm looking forward to be honest. Shout outs to Plot Armor. I haven't seen those guys in a while, but shout outs to them. I hope they're doing well. Yeah, ABD, I ain't gonna lie, man. Their operation is something that is just amazing. I ain't gonna lie. The way they have their setup, the way they have it's just amazing. Shout outs to them. You're welcome, Junior Vegas. Project Manga, my God, I wish that they never stopped. I'm not even gonna lie, dog. Like that was between the Joe Budden podcast and Project Manga. I would be having like my breakfast or my lunch while listening to these guys, dog. Sometimes I would be in my car on the way to go get my coffee and my bagel, listening to Project Manga in the morning, hearing them breaking down what happened in the latest Chainsaw Man and Jujutsu. I wish those guys, I ain't gonna lie. when I get to the position that I know inevitably I'm going to get to, if I could wrangle those guys to get back together and like get them on a payroll or something like that, I would do that because they were phenomenal. Like legitimately, I used to just really fucking enjoy sitting down and listening to a new episode of Project Manga. Those guys don't even know how much they meant to my mornings, man. I miss them being as a crew. And then when they added in Nickums, he was awesome too, man. Shout outs to rest in peace to Project Manga, dog. My guy Knox. Shout outs to my guy Knox. But yeah, when I get to that position that I'm gonna inevitably get to, dog, I'm gonna put Project Manga back together. I'm gonna get them on a payroll. Favorite shonen author right now? Hmm. Probably Gege. It'd probably be Gege. I mean, Ikamoto, between Gege and Ikamoto, because it kind of goes back to the manga. And it's like Boruto and Jujutsu Kaisen have really been doing it for me. Like One Piece, don't get me wrong, is always doing it, but I'm gonna lean towards Gege just because it's been in every facet hitting. And it looks like One Piece won, so we're gonna go. Let's see. RP Jiraiya. He would have loved OnlyFans. Oh shit, that needs to be a video. Jiraiya's top 10 OnlyFans picks. Oh. I just imagine him, the thumbnail. Yeah. First things first, rest in peace, Jiraiya Sensei. Oh shoot. That was rich. I'm not gonna lie, that was great. That was great. Him and Master Roshi collab. OnlyFans reactions. Oh shit! If Dry was here, I ain't gonna lie. Any OnlyFans accounts that I had access to, I'd give him all the contents. Don't worry, Jiraiya Sensei. You can have it all from me, dog. We love you. All right, let's hop into this one. Let's get into some of this One Piece. Let me link it to you guys. We'll do One Piece, and then I'm not gonna poll it. I want to because I ain't gonna lie. I'm excited about reading Jujutsu Kaisen. So we'll read One Piece, then we'll hop over to Jujutsu Kaisen, and we'll wrap things up with My Hero Academia. Okay, right there. There's One Piece. Make out tactics part 4. No doubt. Appreciate you coming through, Fidelio. All right, let's hop into this One Piece. The Truth of That Day, chapter 1083. Okay, we got Doflamingo. Hey, it's nice to see Doflamingo on the cover. Reader request: Doflamingo offering his coat as a new home for a chick that fell from the nest by Micro. I wonder if Oda be making these requests up. Like some of these requests would just be like, I imagine Oda just was doodling one day and he was like, yeah, just pretend that somebody requested this shit. Thank you for coming through, New Banner. Okay, we're reading One Piece, by the way, chapter 1083. I managed to complete all of my objectives. Kamabaka Queendom. Broadly speaking, I had 3. First, to destroy the symbol of the celestial dragons in a declaration of war. Second, to free as many slaves as I possibly could. And take back Kuma, the goat Sabo. I still can't believe it. And third, to venture into the land of the gods and destroy their food stockpile. How did I do? You certainly drew the world's attention, and thanks to the fact that you kept a large part of the Navy's strength occupied, our influence in a dozen countries around the world sparked the people to take up arms, ending in 8 successful revolutions. I just can't. I always love when I see the Revolutionary Army on screen. I'm sorry. I be here in amazement, like, yo, they him, they them. But don't forget, out of those 8 countries, one was Leloucha, which vanished mysteriously without a trace. Yeah, they got nuked. They won't write about it in the papers, but the 7 countries now under new leadership have cut off all heavenly tribute to the government and stopped exporting natural resources. Ooh, we're getting political here. Wait, hold on. Biden got to send some money to the Ukraine. Give it a second. Leloucha disappeared, and Biden was like, yo, whoa, somebody send money to the Ukraine quick. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh shit. All around the world, our revolutionaries are attacking the government's cargo ships, cutting off vital supply lines to Marijoa. They like to call Marijoa an impenetrable fortress because of its great or elevation. Okay. Let's see. We're on page 4 to 5, One Piece 1083. But they have no defense against a lack of food. Let's see how you like living without money in the bank or dinner on the table. Yeah, that'll hit them hard, won't it? Almost certainly. We haven't cut off all of their supply lines, but they're surely starting to feel the pain in the capital by now. Of course, these are not the kind of people to stay quiet under duress. If they mobilize the Holy Knights, that's where the fighting will begin. Ooh, the Holy Knights. Hey, the Seven Deadly Sins about to pop up. Let's go. Sabo, I mean, the Flame Emperor boy. You're the one they'll be after most of all. Still not filling that name. Regardless of the truth behind it, the assassination of King Cobra has turned you into a hero in the people's eyes. From the perspective of the rebellious, anyone affiliated with the world government is an enemy. That's shitty. Like, sometimes because of, and I guess they say, careful of the company you keep, because Cobra rocks with all of them. They all looking at Cobra as like he's like the rest of them, despite Cobra being more of a good person. Of course, there are many wicked kings who oppress their people, but there are also the wise and just kings who are capable rulers. King Cobra of Alabasta was known far and wide as a noble leader, a man of great character, but not new. But news does not always spread accurately. Of course, why? Why would they? You know what I'm saying? The good ones, they're not gonna let you know they're good. Well, I'm sorry to King Cobra, but this way suits me just fine. Damn, Sabo. Okay, I see you. Sheesh. Anything that gets the flames of revolution burning. I feel it, dog. By any means necessary. Let's go. I like that attitude. Let's hear your story then. Tell us the truth behind this article. King Cobra assassinated. Yeah, what the fuck? We tearfully begged and pleaded, searching for a reason for you to do this. We all want to believe in you. Over 1 month earlier, Land of the Gods, Sacred Mary Joa during the Reverie, intruders in the Land of the Gods. Let's fucking go. Let's go. This is it. Let's go. Yo, this was 5 years ago, bro. I remember this was 2018 when we was in the Reverie. Sheesh. Agents to arms. The food storage exploded. 4 revolutionary captains were under attack. Have been sighted. Blasted all. Blast it all. They're not satisfied just by desecrating the symbol of our nobility. They've got to take our gourmet food too. It's ugly jealousy from nameless peasants. Catch them all and strike off their heads. Shut the fuck up, bro. Before Luffy comes and punches you in your face. And when that's done, put our security forces to sword next. They deserve death for letting this happen to us. Okay, pages 8 and 9, One Piece chapter 1083. I hope you're reading it with us. If you're not, here, let me throw another link in real quick for you guys. Like the stream if you haven't. Super appreciate it. I told you to pull faster, you lazy mutt. What if something were to happen to me? Enough. I'll walk on my own. Consider yourself terminated, scum. Jeez. My gun. Who did that? Hey, let's go. I always rocked with homie's design right here. He reminds me of, I can't think of it. It's a Tokyo Ghoul character. Run into town to the east, huh? All right. Die, rebel. Evacuate to safety. St. Plumbing. Got him. Pump him full of lead. Eradicate him entirely, huh? What is he? He's been eradicated. Obelisk suits. Karasu. Yeah, Karasu. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know why I fuck with his design. This like hawk looking thing with the chinchilla on. Captain of the Northern Forces Revolutionary Army. Okay. Ah, shit. Hold on. Laser shooter. Hurry. Wait on the east side of town. We're gonna get out of here together. Thank you. Thank you, Mudge. Not until you're safe and sound. Captain of the Southern Forces Revolutionary Army, Lindbergh. Whoa, there they go. Coming this way. Liberate them faster. On it. Crow. Hey, there's damn, what's homie's name? Oh my god. I can't. Fujitora. Wow, I almost forgot homie's name. Soul Lotus. Yo, let's go. Karasu versus Fujitora. Although I ain't gonna lie, I don't know. Fujitora's that dude at the same time. I'm just saying. Captain of the Western Forces Revolutionary Army, Morley. Ooh, why this boy so angry all the time? Because you're wrecking the city, obviously. Where did your leader go? Why are you trying to violate my privacy, you perv? Who are you calling a perv? Oh, don't stare at me like that. You'll be put to death if anyone gets hurt. Ryokugyu. How do you expect me to do my job? Get out of here, man. That's what's his name, right? That's Green Bull, isn't it? Or am I bugging? I feel like that's Green Bull. I might be super bugging. I don't know. Fujitora, what are you doing? I'm dropping a meteor. No, you idiot. Anything but that. Hey, he's on his Madara. I just got to point this out. I'm pretty sure Madara did it first. Okay. Shout out to Fujitora, though. Two admirals. If this wasn't the land of the gods, they could wipe the map clean between the two of them. The revolutionaries are putting up a good fight, handicap or not. Those army captains are all serious business and they're weird. Cha-pa-pa-pa. Pages 14 to 15. Sabo, have you found the collar key yet? Any minute now. I found out the location. Limburg. Kuma's moved to Pangea Castle too. Sabo, chief of the staff Revolutionary Army. I saw him with Saint Rawsworld and his sons Charlos. I'm sure they're plotting revenge for what happened in the Mingling courtyard earlier. He probably hasn't given up on Princess Shirahoshi yet. She will be mine. Oh, I remember. God damn, it's been so long. But yeah, he was trying to push up on Shirahoshi. We'll never let him use Kuma like that. Of course we won't. Morley, get ready. You got it? Hoof. Daddy. Oh my God. Let's go. Jewelry Boney. Will you leave me alone? I'm going to ask Vice Admiral Garp for help. But we are here to protect you. Well, it certainly didn't look that way with Shirahoshi back there. You're not stupid. You know they'll go after her again. Only King Cobra is permitted an audience with the 5 elders. But, Chalk, this will not take long, but I don't want you waiting around getting bored. Go and stand watch over Vivi instead. I can't help but worry over that tomboy daughter of mine. Okay, so Oda's going to piece this thing. It's going to take a minute to get through the full flashback of what went down in the Reverie, but solid chapter nonetheless. Solid freaking chapter. Let's go. All right, I dig it. It wasn't like crazy like the last few weeks, but we're finally getting it. What do y'all give this chapter? I ain't gonna lie. I would say, let me just double check. I'm leaning into like the 7.5 for this chapter. It was a good chapter. A lot of the Karasu fighting Fujitora stuff. What else? Yeah, like it seems like it's just getting back into that flashback and stuff. Good stuff overall. I'd say 7.5 out of 10. Let's see. Mike Media Discussion says 8 to 8.5 out of 10. Okay. All right. Not that far off. Karasu's Devil Fruit is Logia Suit Fruit. I used to watch Naruto Shippuden back when that filthy Frank opening was canon. Max says 7.5. Okay, we're in alignment there. 7.5. I think that's about right. It wasn't the craziest chapter per se, but it was dope. And I'm glad again we're finally. It's been 5 years. 5 years. Thoughts on the God Knights? I want to see more. Kenpachi Zaraki is 7. Okay, 7. Green Bull looks like a broccoli man. Green Bull looks like, I ain't gonna lie, you know, everybody always says that Hidomashima will be taken from Oda, but Green Bull looks like a character from Fairy Tail that was like a plant guy. He looks just like him too. It's crazy. I can't remember what's homie's name. He was like one of those guardian dudes or some shit like that. What if they made a new Soul Eater? They should make it full canon. Pedro gave it an 8. Hey, Faneb, would you read any of your sub mangas? Sure. Probably not this stream, but I'll set something up where you guys could probably send in your manga and stuff like that. I've been meaning to do that, and I've got like a whole bunch of stuff for my call to action from Forever News. The entire Naruto series from Itachi's perspective. Why are you so obsessed with my brother? Oh shit. It's because of the camaraderie, mate. The camaraderie. Warred from Fairy Tail. Yes. Warred. That's who I ain't gonna lie. Oda, you kind of you borrowing from Mashima. You borrowing from Mashima, Oda. I'm just saying. Not enough Luffy. A little Luffy would be nice. Orochimaru is Piccolo for real. I don't follow. I feel like you're just trolling now. Since the admirals are based on legendary Japanese actors, who is Green Bull based on? Yeah, because isn't Fujitora's by what's his name? Fuck, is it Zatoichi? I feel like it's Zatoichi. Yeah, good One Piece chapter. It wasn't. I honestly, I thought it was gonna be something huge because I voted it over Jujutsu Kaisen, and I know Jujutsu Kaisen's latest chapter was a very big deal. But yeah, we're gonna jump to Jujutsu Kaisen next. Damn, 22 pages. Okay. Who was Ward? Ward was a character of Fairy Tale that what you call it, Green Bull looks very similar to when he goes into his plant mode. Orochimaru, good father, Piccolo, good father. Both of them can also stretch their body. Yeah, I guess we would give Orochimaru good father, although the way he handled Mitsuki early on, if you've seen the little flashback of him with the clone Mitsuki and stuff like that, a little unorthodox, but yeah. And Piccolo, of course, the goat father. Okay, I remember Ward now. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. Ward was a pretty important character in Fairy Tale, and everybody always accuses Mashima of copying off of Oda, but well, little inspiration there, Oda. All right. All right, let's hop into Jujutsu Kaisen because I ain't gonna lie, it is getting a little bit late. It's heading into the wee hours, and I probably wouldn't mind finishing that Venom movie before I go to sleep, and then I gotta get up and take my daughter to school and carry on my day. So here's the Jujutsu Kaisen chapter we're going to be reading. By the way, for people that are just coming in, if you would hit that like, I'd greatly appreciate it. It would push the stream forward. Also, we're going to be streaming full time. I'm not sure when, but we're going to be moving over to Twitch at some given point. So if you would follow me, link up there, I'd super appreciate it. See, you have very different beliefs. I believe in the will of fire. The Will of Fire. I'm sure the Will of Fire is probably based on some ancient Egyptian or some African culture thing that has been around for thousands of years or some shit. Because a lot of these things they get influence from there. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's more to the Will of Fire, to be honest. Okay, let's hop into this Jujutsu Kaisen perfect alignment 222. Oh god, and it's starting off, is that fingers immediately? Okay, everybody, we're reading Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 222. My dearest apologies. I was unable to find the last finger. 4 tokens. Yeah, Gege's ending this shit. As soon as we start up, you was unable to find the last finger, so there's only one finger left? That's crazy. I shall accept whatever punishment you deem necessary. It's fine. Satoru Gojo has the last one. Oh, he does? Well, probably. In order to postpone the boy's execution, he proposed to the higher ups that they wait until the boy ate all my fingers. That's crazy. Yeah, Gege wants this shit over with. Gege is ready to dip out of Shonen Jump. Oh, Buddha belief. Okay. A cousin of mine, like a year or two ago, was trying to get me more into Buddha. Um, I just gotta look more into it, to be honest with you, because I'm not averse to checking out more into Buddha. I actually and I know I'm going off of the Jujutsu Kaisen read through, just bear with me, people. I read a audiobook, or I listened to an audiobook of a guy named Siddhartha, I think it is. And I listened to like it was like 5 hours long. I listened to like the first hour, and I remember he ran into Buddha at one given point, and he said Buddha's just like, he looks like a normal dude, but when he was around him, he started to recognize why everybody says that he's just so majestic, to the point where he left one of his mans to stay with Buddha so that his mans could grow and be with Buddha and shit like that. I gotta listen more. Again, it's like a 5 hour thing. I listened to the first hour, and if anybody's interested, it's Siddhartha. Very interesting story. It's about a man that's he leaves his family to kind of go and find himself and rid himself of what, all of the world's like, desires and all the shit that man has and whatnot. Very fascinating. Die Hard, One Piece, Gear Fifth more iconic than Ultra Instinct, Dragon Ball super fans. He's not even more iconic than the Ultra Instinct theme. Gear Fifth, I ain't gonna lie, Gear Fifth is fire. Well, okay, I'm getting sidetracked. Let's get this Jujutsu Kaisen down pack. Sorry, guys. Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 222. But he wouldn't just sit around and do nothing. I bet he's been holding one of my fingers, putting the death sentence on indefinite hold. That sounds about right. Gojo would do something like that. Gojo shamed me in front of Sukuna for a second time. Arr. Even with reverse curse technique, the wound still hurts. Wait a minute, hold on. Wasn't they just all throwing down? Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm bugging out. What the fuck? Did I miss a chapter? Hold on. Let me just double back. Let me go back. No, Gojo said, "Nah, I'd win." So what the fuck? Did we just skip from the fight? Yeah, it just kind of dawned on me. Now we got Sukuna sitting back eating fingers. Wasn't we just in the middle of fighting against Gojo? Is that why people pissed off? Because I could see it. Like that's annoying. I wouldn't say ruin Jujutsu Kaisen, but what the hell? Um, Even with the reverse curse technique, the wound still hurts. Don't worry, I can compensate for one digit. Haha. Mummification. Did Kenjaku or rather Tengen do this ironically? Or Kagane, 19 days have passed. How many players who have never entered a colony have died from the curse technique removal? Well, what the fuck is Sukuna eating a skull? What is that? Yo, he's sick. Oh my god, when Megumi gets his body and inevitably gets his body back, it's gonna be hilarious. He's gonna be throwing up. um 61. Shall I display them? No, thank you. Did they fear killing or being killed? No, I doubt their reasons were so instinctual. After all, the rule that Hiromi Higuruma added allowed them to avoid both. The people. Wait, and now Kenjaku's in front of a TV? What the fuck happened? Where's Gojo? The people of this country believe reality is stable, even though their lives are always on the brink of ruin. Not everyone has the courage to risk their lives, but if someone places them in danger, they have no choice but to act. With no hope for the present or future, they're willing to die at any time. I despise people who never know the feeling of approaching their ideals step by step. I'm talking to you, Tengen. I'm talking to you, Gege. Where the fuck is Gojo? What happened? Now it's just the three of us. Well, there's one who isn't fully recovered yet. Yeah. Oh, God. I see what people are saying. Gege did forget how to draw Gojo. If that's Gojo's face right there, and I'm on Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 222, pages 6 through 7, and the first panel you see of the side of Gojo's face. Oh God, Gege forgot. I thought Nanami was the type to survive no matter what. I'm sorry. What do you have to be sorry for, Ijichi? I thought you were implying why did he die and not me? Is your opinion of me that low? You still have a big job to do, so stay sharp. Yeah. Oh God, he doesn't look like Gojo anymore. What the hell? Put the band-aid back on. Put the bandages. Ino has something to say about Nanami. And where the fuck? What happened with the fight? Am I bugging out? Where's the fight? We was in the middle of Gojo, like ready to finish this whole thing. What happened? It's his old body. What? I'm so Satoru Gojo versus Ryoma Sukuna in the flesh. Betting game. Before there were betting matches at shady arenas that were barely legal according to Jujutsu regulations. After the change in regulations and the aftermath of the Shibuya incident, even upstanding citizens are watching. It brings in 5 billion in pay-per-view orders, and that doesn't even include the gambling. Okay. It's like a Fight Club all over again when we first got to what is it? Hikaru? I forget homie's name. I've never been more thankful for my curse technique. Sis, now we can fire up the crows. Okay, there's Yuji suplexing or body slamming motherfuckers. Okay. I ain't gonna lie, I'm so like right now. I'm not saying Jujutsu Kaisen's ruined. It's terrible. It's the worst manga ever. But I am disappointed that we was in the midst of like this grandiose battle. What the hell happened? That's enough for warming up. Master it already. Itadori, Otsu, spiced cod roll. Don't worry, Inumaki. I told Jujutsu headquarters about your arm, so they would assign assassinating Itadori to me, but Itadori doesn't know that yet. Salmon. I understand that salmon. Salmon. Yeah, Sukuna did that, so it shouldn't be Itadori's burden. Salted fish roll. Thanks. That'll be useful. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little bit like, huh? Oh, I guess they really did postpone it because of what Gojo said. Can we do it on a holiday or some shit? Yeah, he asked to have the fight on the 24th. Okay. Mm, um, You possess the power of Mangekyo Sharingan, but it seems you can't even peer into your daughter's feelings. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I'm bummed. I'm bummed. They just pulled the Cell games. We're gonna fight Cell and Cell games on his date. Well, or while you're fighting Satoru Gojo, I'll pick off culling game players. Enough already. Go. How could I? Until today, if I had left Sukuna's side, Satoru Gojo would have killed me. Not that I plan to make a move until today anyway. Oh, wow. So Kenjaku was being honest that Gojo will take him out. Okay. If Satoru Gojo loses, the rest of Jujutsu High's main fighting force, including Okotsu, will be busy with you two today. Their only chance to defeat Sukuna would be immediately after he has fought Gojo, which will leave me free to do as I please. Good luck. Don't die. Nothing sounds quite right. Yeah, he's always won before. Panda! So why worry or cheer for him? Kelp. Haha, I do think he'd be pleased though. Ah, there goes my sweet Maki. If he's overconfident, I'll punch him before Sukuna does. I love a strong woman like that, yo. Shout outs to Maki. I love strong women. Oh God, Finev's gone woke. Social justice warrior. Okay, that looks a little more. I'm on page 16, 17 of Jujutsu Kaisen. That looks a little bit more like Gojo at the top right panel. Okay. Sensei, your curse technique's in the way. Give it to me. Yeah, Gojo looks weird, bro. It don't look like Gojo no more. It's weird. Also, he's brolic as hell now. Or he looks brolic as hell now. We getting brolic up in here, dog. We hitting the gym. We hitting the gym. Okay, the final page. I love that shot of seeing everybody together, even if Gojo looks weird and different. Get I'm you blinding. Wait, what? Get I'm you blindfolded idiot. Prove you're more than just a pretty face. Salmon. Let me know if you need help. Kick his ass, Gojo. Yeah, I got this. Ooh, that drawing of whatchamacallit, Megami or Sukuna, shall I say. Okay, I'm not even gonna lie. I understand some people's frustrations. Not the idiots that is like, oh, I'll never read Jujutsu Kaisen again after this. Like, fuck off with that. But the people that are disappointed, I understand it. I'm a little disappointed. We was in the midst of the battle. But Gojo did say he wanted to do this on Christmas Eve, so I understand that aspect as well. It's not a like to throw a rage fit. Overall, it was an okay chapter. It wasn't a bad chapter or anything like that. It was decent. I would give it like a. Oh my God, Tafari TV's here. Man addressing the nation late night like the president. Hey, it was good. Was good, bro. Yeah, it was a decent chapter. I ain't gonna lie. It was alright. A little disappointing on. I thought we was in the midst of the fight. Like I had to go back and say, wait a minute, what the hell? Did I miss a chapter? So a little disappointed in that regard. And also, Gege forgot how to draw Gojo. Clearly, Gege doesn't remember how to draw Gojo like they used to. And granted, it's been what? Homie left the manga at chapter like 90 something. We had 222. So it's been a hot minute. It was nice to see Yuta. Yeah, I don't know. It was a decent chapter. If I gave One Piece a 7.5, I'd give this, and by no means is this a bad score, but I'd give it a 6 to a 6.5, probably the 6. Oh, it's fine. I always use the Mal rating list. Like 6 is fine, 7's good, 8 is very good, 9 is great, 10, of course, perfect. I'd give it a 6. It's fine. A little disappointed, but nothing again to the extreme of, I'm gonna burn my Jujutsu Kaisen volumes. Like motherfuckers be doing too much. No, I haven't read My Hero yet. I read One Piece and I just finished Jujutsu Kaisen right now. Also, you missed Itadori. No, I didn't. I saw him in the chapter. I ain't gonna lie, it was just a little. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I was just really in the hype of the battle. So much so that I was just like, wait, what the fuck? Yeah. It's fine. It's not terrible or anything like that. Again, I'm just a little underwhelmed, maybe. Maybe that's where you go with it. Whatever everybody give it. Again, Max gave it a solid 7. I gave it a 6. Fine. What do y'all give it out of 10 for Jujutsu Kaisen 222? You seen the Nobara rumors? No, what Nobara rumors? Sakura married Sasuke and put the Uchiha symbol in her dress like she was Uchiha from birth. She inherited the greatness. Fanev Potter. Porter, I'm gonna get you, Porter. The way Malfoy says it. Austin gave it a 5.5. Okay, you gave it like a mid average, so you basically saying it's mid. Nobara holding the last finger. Ooh, that's a good one. You booked the body swap. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, I remember people saying some shit about that. Gotcha. That's what happened there. Okay, I need to put my analytical hat on a little bit more. Gotcha. That's okay. Silly me, silly me. Who did he switch with? Was it with Higurumo? Hold on, I'm going through the chapter again. And so is that a new technique that Itadori, that Yuji has? Yeah, see, that's the problem though with Gege, that it'd be a little much, man. I don't know. This chapter was just a little bit I'ma just keep it real. I feel a little all over the place. A little all over the place. It was just kind of like, what the fuck? We needed at least a bridge into getting to this. Oh, we're preparing for December 24th. Because how we go from I'm gonna whip your ass to okay, so we're planning, days is coming, and then the body swap thing, like that totally went over my head, if I'm being honest, in my first read through, clearly. No, with the samurai guy from Shibuya that was with the panda. Gotcha. Yeah, but it was a setup chapter with a horrible transition. I think, can we agree that it was a horrible transition from we're in the middle of a fight and Gojo throwing down the gauntlet saying I'm gonna fuck all of y'all up to we're preparing. Like that was a bad transition. Like not necessarily a bad chapter, bad transition to the setup chapter. We needed like a couple of pages just to like, okay, it's we're moving over to this now. I was confused at the beginning. I was confused at the body swap thing. Gojo's design looks a little off. I'm gonna keep stressing. It's not something where Jujutsu Kaisen's ruined. Like that's ridiculous. That's just straight up ridiculous. But it definitely is a little bit like. Also, I always got to give leeway that at the end of the day, they making these shonen authors. This is not like the days of, Toriyama drawing 15 pages of Goku slapping vaginas to find out if they're a boy or a girl. Like things is very intricate in shonen manga now. Average chapter like Boruto, to be honest. Fuck out of here, Fur. Now you trolling. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Some of those Boruto chapters that are average Boruto chapters, they be a little bit like, ooh. Some of those average Boruto chapters are a little, ooh. Like when they were setting up the Flavor of Love arc, that shit was a little ooh. But yeah, overall, that's my stance on the Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 222. We got one more bad boy to go before we wrap this bad boy up. Yeah, Gege, it does feel like Gege is trying to get this shit over with. Like for whatever reason, we needed to do December 24th. I don't know why Gege felt like that's what Gojo would say, but so be it. But I don't think we make it. We might not make it to 2024 with this manga. Just being honest, at the rate we're going, we're basically here. We're basically here. I think we got the United States government to worry about a little bit, but we're here, fam. Let's hop into My Hero Academia so I could go watch Venom. That's My Hero Academia. We're about to be reading chapter 388. Okay. They sabotaged the system's foundation. There's no hope of reactivating this thing. Oh, there's only 14 pages. Okay, it's going to be a breeze unless they dialogue the fuck out of it. Everyone out, starting with the kids and old folks. This way leads up to the surface. Once you're up top, the UA robots can Oh, God. Okay, we're at the rescue the civilians part. Ugh. Mount the robots and give them directions. Oh, we got AI. No, what a downpour. Hang on tight. Remain calm. We have more than enough robots for everyone. Above all else, don't turn back. Don't even look back. Don't stare at Dobby. Okay, Dobby's moving. There's no time to lose. We can't stick around here. And that's his family. I think where we last left off, it was Endeavor and his wife were approaching Dobby, right? That's where we were last at. Okay, let's see here. Translation by Caleb Cook, lettering by John Hunt. Man, Horikoshi don't miss on that art though. Like even this little drawing of the eye on page 4 or 5, like the eye looks fantastic. Hop aboard. Mom, what are you doing? Look after your sister, Natsu. Okay, this is moments before she reached Toya and Endeavor. Please take me to the epicenter. We exist to serve humans' desires. Yeah, even that thumbs up looks freaking sick. Can't deny Horikoshi's art. Toya! Oh my god, yes. Yes, yes, the art. Yes. No, why are you here? Are you trying to cool him down, Ray? You must have coated yourself with a layer of ice to get even this close. Get away now or you'll burn to death. You mean the way you and Toya are about to die? God damn, dog. It looks like, is Endeavor's face melted off or is that blood? Holy shit. And the chapter's going by really quick. Mom? Oh, Toya, I'm sorry. God damn, Horikoshi. We got to give props where it's due for the art. Oh, shit. Endeavor's hugging onto Toya at this point. Yeah, you're going to. Natsu, fool me. Oh, even the brother and sister came through. What are they doing? No, don't. I can't take any more loss. Oh, man, this is fucking emotional, bro. This is emotional. Oh, wow, that's it? 2 pages left? Toya, please don't take everyone down with you. I can't bear to lose anyone else. I mean, you lost them, but cut it out already, man. Quit causing trouble, you sorry excuse for a brother. If I blast off and add my own heat to the mix, Toya's body is gonna blow. Please, nobody else needs to die. I should be enough. Ah, oh man, very very short chapter, but very emotional. This might, yo, I know probably people are gonna be like, huh? This was actually my favorite chapter of everything we read tonight, people. I'm gonna just keep it so real. It was very intimate. It didn't move things along in a great manner in terms of like the Deku and Shigaraki stuff, but the Endeavor family dynamic is something that I've really appreciated how Horikoshi handled it, showing very serious real world situations with the fantastical elements of My Hero Academia. This was my favorite. And I know I'm looking at the chat. A lot of people are saying different. I see Max ain't feeling it. I've seen a couple people ain't really feeling it. This was my favorite. Will I say it's the best of the bunch? No. But and I'm not even gonna give it a score because I don't know where would I put it in terms of in comparison. I'll definitely say I feel it was a better chapter than the Jujutsu Kaisen chapter. Not better than One Piece. Um, but in terms of enjoyment and favorite, oh Max, you trolling. You trolling. That's not no one. Come on. Come on. Realistically, you can't even if you thought it was a bad chapter, you can't give it no less than like a 4 out of 10. That's just come on, dog. You doing too much, bro. I don't know. I really like that chapter. That shit gave me feels. Horikoshi is definitely not moving things at the pace we would like, but for a short and sweet chapter, it was it. I don't know. I'm giving it. I'm sorry. Let's see. Tafari TV said, "Yeah, this chapter's short, but the Todoroki family all gonna have matching scars after this." Facts. However, if we cut back to the All Might rematch being over and we don't see it, I will be upset. Yes, I'm gonna be mad. They better not. They better not. We're come on. No, no way. No way. No way. I don't know. I love this chapter. I'm gonna just keep it real. This has been one of the best parts of My Hero Academia. Every time we cut back to the Todoroki family tragedy, the art was fantastic. Seeing the brothers and sisters getting involved, it almost felt like it almost felt cinematic in a way. That's why I'm even more shocked. Max, you sure? Are you sure, man? It even felt cinematic for manga pages at that. And I know you're a massive connoisseur of cinema. Horikoshi is allergic to his own main character. Flip through it again. They're losing more skin every page. Imagine when that gets animated. Well, they might tone it down in the anime, to be fair. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, no, I'm gonna say, what did I give? Okay, I gave Jujutsu Kaisen a 6. I gave One Piece a 7.5. I'm gonna just keep it all the way real. I'm gonna stand on it. I'm gonna give it even more than the One Piece chapter. I'm giving it an 8. This was a very good chapter. Short, sweet, but the art was fantastic, and it is getting closer and closer to putting a cap on one of the most sad, dramatic, and overall very well written parts of My Hero Academia, the Todoroki domestic crisis, so to speak. I'm putting it over One Piece for this week and Jujutsu Kaisen. It was short, yes, and we would love to get to Deku and all that, but I really love this chapter. Man, the Todoroki saga reminded me of Night. You're fucking trolling. Oh shit. What do you think of the bigger unexpected reveal, Dobby? The Toya thing, a lot of people called that a long time ago, to be honest with you. My Hero is known for diverse characters. Why wouldn't he focus on characters other than the MC? Yeah, I ain't mad at him not for this one especially. He needs to wrap this side plot up ASAP. Not this one, dog. This one is, I don't know, bro. I love it all with this little part right here. Well, I didn't really care about the beginning of like evacuate the civilians. I hate that shit. Like even when they doing it in like the Avengers movies and shit like that, like evacuate this, just fucking evacuate them off screen. I don't care. Or just all we need is like a panel, like, hey, they're evacuating people. Okay, I don't care. Imagine they all explode and poor Shoto just ends up an orphan. Oh, no, don't do that. Come on, no, Horikoshi, no, don't do it, no. By the way, people, were 5 likes away from 300 likes. If we can get 5 likes, it'll change the world. Max might actually like the My Hero chapter if we could get 5 more likes. Can tell Max hates One Piece. I don't think, no, Max loved One Piece. Yeah, he loves One Piece. Sada, Boruto, come over. Boruto, I'm busy. Sada, my dad is home. Boruto, knocking on the front door. I'm here. I'm here. But when you have a sensei that you rock with and you appreciate, it be like that. When you got somebody that you look up to and you admire to that caliber, it be like that. So I understand why Boruto come knocking. Trashy as Lotus Flower. 4 more likes. Yeah, we hit it. We hit it. Thank you. Domo arigato. It's been so long since we've seen Deku make any progress. That is true. It's been like damn near a year, honestly. So I get that aspect. I understand that one. Oda doesn't always focus on Luffy. That's true. Are you up to date with the Chainsaw Man manga? Yes, I am. But I'm gonna save those thoughts for a video. I actually the other night I caught up on a whim. I'm gonna have ideally, if things go accordingly, I want to have a Chainsaw Man video, Demon Slayer anime video, another Boruto discussion because we're gonna keep those going. I'm having a good time talking Boruto theories and whatnot. So we got a few different videos on the docket, but Chainsaw Man video will be coming. I caught up on that. RIP King Cobra. I don't think Cobra's dead. I don't know. I still feel like he's gonna be around or something. Yo, fam, keep doing your thing from Japan. Hey, thank you, Prolific the Gajin. Super appreciate you coming through all the way from Nihon. Oda keeps the side stories way more interesting than Horikoshi. Stop the cat. Not this one though. Come on, bro. You telling me that this shit ain't sad and this shit ain't really like intricate and it's been from the beginning of the series a very big integral part to one of the most important characters, Todoroki and Endeavor. Come on, bro. You're being unfair. I feel you're being unfair, dude. You should read Congo Bancho on stream. Would be dope. That would be a good one. I ain't gonna lie. It's just that I usually like the first hour of the stream, we talk like real life stuff and inspirational stuff and things like that and like kind of random discussions. And then like hour 2, we usually jump into like if there's a big thing. But maybe one of the weeks where there's no manga, I'll pick like 4 different series or 3 different series of, or maybe one, and just like read a bunch of chapters. Maybe we'll pick like Congo Bancho the next time there's no chapters. Been rocking with for about 5 or 6 years. Super appreciate you, bro. Thank you. That means a lot, honestly. Love from NYC, brother. Thank you, Manny Castelli. Appreciate you. Big ups to New York, East Coast. I agree with Max as a One Piece stan and My Hero hater. Oh, God. IY. Go to sleep. IY. Nowadays, I want to say upgraded membership to leveled up. Hey, super appreciate you, Kiki JD. Thank you, bro. Leveled up. Hey, you get access immediately to. I just dropped a new piece of content on there, exclusive to members only. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse movie review, and I will be reviewing Across the Spider-Verse, and probably that will be a members only. So anybody that want to join members, definitely do so. And I will be announcing the winners for the peak members of the giveaway of the Full Metal Alchemist and the Jujutsu Kaizen stuff, probably within the next couple days. So look forward to that as well. Why did we never get My Hero Shippuden? I think Horikoshi just doesn't want to do it no more. Honestly, I think he can't. Now, but for real though, man, I grew up watching you since I was 12, bro. I'm 22 now. I appreciate you, bro. That's crazy. That's real. You know what I'm saying? We grew together because I've grown a lot in the last decade. So thank you again for watching. Boruto take everything from Sasuke after he died. Clock, headband, sword, daughter. What up from Oakland, California? Was good, Oakland. My love for California just hits different. Shout outs to Javier. My love for California hits different. One day, we will be based there. One day in the near future. I ain't gonna lie, I love California. Shout out to every part of California, from Watts to Compton to, I don't give a fuck, San Francisco. Shout outs to everyone. I love Cali. Queen Khalifa. Luffy or Naruto, who's the better MC? I'm too biased. I ain't gonna lie. I can't do that. You're not gonna trick me, Max. You're not. Full Metal. Yeah, well, for my peak members, if anybody is a peak member, anybody wants to join my membership, shall I say, peak members, I'm doing a giveaway of I'm giving away a Full Metal Alchemist Profiles book. It's like a book I've had for like 13 years. Classic book, to be honest with you. I'm a little hesitant of giving it away, but for my members, it is what it is. My members get what they get the best. And then 3 Jujutsu Kaisen little mini figures I'm giving away to one person. And I'm doing it within the next couple of days. So join up if you're not a peak member. Which anime verse would you want to live in? Probably Fairy Tale. It'd just be like massive amounts of women constantly all day. Why not? Fairy Tale. And I can have magic, bro. It's like the best of both worlds. Fuck, I got beautiful women all around me and I have magic. Hells yeah. I'll send you to where I sent the 7th. Naruto's in Hawaii. Big facts. Big facts. Naruto in Hawaii right now, cooling with the fam. We love to hear it, see it. Bible Black. Oh, God. Prolific. Oh, God. Not Bible Black, please. I'm peak in a F2P way. Naruto chilling with Tupac. Well, no, that would be Cuba, wouldn't it? Right? Any One Piece videos coming? I do need to make One Piece videos. I don't know. I overthink One Piece videos too much. That's my problem. It's always been my problem for years now. I overthink them. I feel like I need to be with a doctorate in One Piece to make videos, and it's not that serious. And I make it that serious for whatever reason. Anime Slappy lately putting the Zoro and Sanji battle finales in Japanese theaters. That's crazy. I do need maybe I'll talk about the anime at some given point, because those I feel are easier. The manga, I feel like I gotta do too much. Like I feel like my next One Piece video, because I haven't made a One Piece video so long, needs to be like 5 hours long. That's a terrible mindset that I have. And if I don't do it, then I feel like I'm disappointing everyone. Like the world is waiting for this 5-hour One Piece video from me or some shit. That's horrible. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna head out here. It's 3:13 right now. I want to watch this Venom movie before I get a little bit of sleep, and then I gotta take my daughter to school in the morning. Don't forget Friday, day ones, Tim Roosevelt. I would put let me put the pre-save link while I got you guys here. I think I still have the pre-save link. Because it's foolish to purposely avoid promoting. Like if I got y'all here and anybody that want to check it out, I would super appreciate you hitting the pre-save link if I could get it. Let me just double check. Where is the pre-save link? Yeah, if you want to pre-save it on Spotify and you guys get the first glimpse of what the cover art for it looks like right here, I would really appreciate, like, out of everything that I do, the music is really the most important thing to me. Um, at the moment, especially. Um, if you would pre-save it on Spotify, my new single is called Day Ones. It's dropping May 19th, this Friday. If you would pre-save it, I'd appreciate it. And Friday, I'm gonna try my best to not even try my best. I'm streaming somewhere because we're gonna rock out. We're gonna listen to this one. I'm gonna give you guys a little insight into some of the nuances of the music video because it's a very important music video to me of where I shot the video and whatnot. Uh, yeah, so I'd super appreciate anybody that pre-saves it and comes through. Shout out Candy Flurry, of course. Want to give any hints about should I give any? I don't I'll just say this about okay, so there's a manga that I'm working on, very much so. I'm very it's great. I'm gonna tell you right now. As my critic hat, whatnot, it's coming out fantastic. Y'all gonna love this shit, right? I'm working out with my brother Max Powers or Siobhan White. Um, and it's two main characters, with one of them being the main character, but it's like two main characters. Um, hmm, I feel like I'd be having the golden ticket. And it's like I don't want to let it go. We're almost done with chapter one's art. Max is vigorously working in on it. We're being very out the box with it. It's not just going to be like we're not following formulas. We understand the formula very well, and that's one of the things that this manga is going to be playing with, the formula. Um, I feel like it's still not the right time to really give too much on it, but yeah, the abbreviation is TRH for it. Yeah, there's just so much that I want to tell you guys that we're working on. Um, but yeah, that's gonna be something very special, and I got a lot of very big plans for that one when we get to there, when the time is right, though. But I'm very excited about that. But yeah, Friday, Day Ones, Tim Roosevelt. Hit the link pre-save. I'd super appreciate it. Music video drops that day as well. We're going to be streaming. We're going to be talking about it. I'm going to give you guys some insight into the music video. And we're going to just talk a whole bunch of good stuff. Thank you for everybody that stuck around this whole stream. Super appreciate you. Appreciate my brother Max motherfucking Powers. Appreciate Fur the Goat. Appreciate my guy Tafari TV coming through, and everybody, all my members, my channel members, and just in general, people rocking out with me at this late night. Shout outs to my daughter making this happen. It's like, yo, sometimes you gotta appreciate, even though it's frustrating, like, yo, I want to sleep. I want to sleep. I got plans. But sometimes that frustration and those interferences will lead you on to something else. Like I just had a fantastic stream, and I got to chill with my people. So shout outs to my daughter getting me up at the wrong hours. But that's all I have for this one. I'm Forneworld, and as always, people, well, no, I'm Tim Roosevelt. Have an awesome day. No, I don't want to take myself too serious. Tim Roosevelt, Friday, Day Ones. Let's freaking go.